Come on, man. Oh, I'm not f***ing playing. Oh my god, what the f*** is it? Ah!
No. What it is, guys, it's BlastphamousHD, and we're here today to act like it didn't take me an hour and a half to spark up enough courage in order to do this video. If you guys want to watch the original video, it is by none other than Dukes. Let's do this before I change my mind.
User Cheryl Sweetie 2 on TikTok is a single mother and seamstress who says that she and her daughter have been experiencing strange and unsettling things inside their home. For months, they've been hearing the sound of someone walking in the hallway outside of their bedrooms, and they've found their things mysteriously moved from room to room. Things have gotten so strange that Cheryl even began to worry that they might have a squatter living in their walls. So she installed a security camera so that she can keep an eye on their home. One night, Cheryl's daughter is playing with her toys in her mother's bedroom when something disturbing happens that Cheryl still just can't explain.
Who's she opening the door for? What's going on? I don't do this. Come on!
The young girl walks toward the closet, seemingly expecting something to be inside. And then she just stands there transfixed, almost as if she sees something that we can't. She seems to get a little spooked and leaves, and the closet door slowly closes by itself. TikTok user Cheryl Sweetie 2 has no idea what to make of this video, and about 3 months later, this happens.
Hey guys, just wanted to jump on really quick because I had to stop sewing. My daughter just said that something weird really happened, and we've been experiencing a lot of strange things lately, just different noises and stuff. Don't mind my mannequins, I sew for a living, so... Can you tell mommy what you just said?
I think there's something underneath the door.
Under the closet door? Is that what scared you?
Scared the shit out of me.
It's okay. Everything's all right. What?
Cheryl's daughter seems scared as she says that she sees something just underneath the closet door. But there's nothing inside except for a kinda creepy mannequin. However, the mannequin seems to start moving on its own and falls over, breaking into pieces. Cheryl and her daughter are terrified and they just get out of there.
Yeah.
TikTok user Cheryl Sweetie 2 says that she still has no idea what happened that night, and that she and her daughter are moving out to stay at her friend's house until they can find a new place to live. the old Willis place. Urban explorer Robert from the YouTube channel Sidestep Adventures into History is joined by his friend Dan to explore an old abandoned house in the woods near Waverly Hall, Georgia. Dan estimates the house to have been built or rebuilt around the early 1900s, after which it was abandoned sometime in the 1960s. The house is known by locals to be the quote, Old Willis place, named after Mr. Willis, a man who lived there and, presumably, also died there. Now, Robert and Dan are determined to find more clues as to exactly how old the house is. They look inside, around, and even underneath the building.
Doesn't that look like an early settlement style chimney there?
It does.
What's interesting is the chimney looks like an older style than the house looks.
I'm thinking that this was probably built in the early 1900s. There's a child's spoon.
Oh, that's cool. How old do you reckon that is?
That's old. It's not silver, it's brass, silver plated.
Damn.
Oh, look. Look at the entire stump. Looks like it was cut down, I guess, with an axe. Let me set the light down. I'm gonna touch it. This is an old tree right here.
Hell no.
That's for sure.
But while inspecting the foundation of the old Willis place, the two explorers are suddenly interrupted by something downright creepy.
Either this was a one-room house, or it was a two-room house with a dog trot all the way down the middle. It's kind of hard to tell from here. It's been a lot of pillows replaced under here.
Yeah.
A lot of floor supports.
So that's a 1958 Coke bottle, right?
What is that?
Oh, that's weird. Here.
You think? I think it's weird.
That is strange.
No. What are you doing?
You heard that, right, Dan?
Yes, I did.
You're killing us. You're killing us.
That was weird. All right, that's enough of this old house for a minute. We're gonna go look at something else. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. So I hope you guys have...
Robert and Dan are taking a look underneath the house when suddenly they hear the eerie sound of footsteps on the floor right above them.
What is that?
They quickly crawl out from underneath the house and look inside, but there's no one there. Then, while filming the outro for the video, a loud bang is heard from the old Willis place.
All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. So I hope you guys have...
The two explorers are a bit creeped out by the bizarre experience and decide to just get away from the house. They explore the area a bit more and then head home. So could it be that they accidentally captured a paranormal event on camera? Could it be the ghost of old Mr. Willis? You can watch this entire exploration, as well as many more surveys of creepy and historic abandoned locations.
See, I'm not even worried about the ghosts. I'm worried about all the spiders under the house, man. I'm not doing it. That's why I'm not urban explorer.
Over on the YouTube channel, Sidestep Adventures into History.
I don't trust bugs, man.
Paranormal Captivity. This next video was shared to the internet by Reddit user Lauren Constantino from Auburn, Pennsylvania. Lauren says that she has recently moved into an old early 1900s house that she shares with two roommates. Late one evening, Lauren is hanging out when she spots her roommate's cat in the hallway and decides to take a short video. But as she's recording, she spots something very disturbing. Did you see it? For just a fraction of a second, a distorted face appears right in front of the cat. Shocked by what she captured, Lauren posts her video on Reddit in the hopes of getting some answers. But Reddit users are quick to point out that the face looks like it could have been made with some popular common face filters. Lauren says that she wasn't using any kind of app or filter. She was recording directly from her iPhone's camera. But what is truly bizarre is that this face doesn't look like any face-altering makeup or face-swapping filter was used. The face is odd and twisted and has hair, eyebrows, a nose, and mouth. And even creepier, half of another distorted upside-down face seems to appear right beside it. So just what is this? I leave it up to you to decide.
That's not that bad. I'm not brave enough for this. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. What is it, ghost rats?
Headphones and a keyboard start falling from desks, eventually freaking out Jen so much that she hurries out of the cafe and calls her boyfriend Ajed, the cafe owner. Ajed seems to calm her down enough that she goes back inside to collect her things. But as Jen turns off the lights, one of the chairs quickly slides toward her, scaring her so much that she panics and just throws her paperwork at the chair and runs out. Ajed shares his CCTV footage to his social media and asks people to keep an open mind. Now, Ajed and his girlfriend Jen have never posted anything about the paranormal before, and they say they have never experienced anything supernatural until this incident. But is it real, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
That ain't fake, man.
The Goodwill Ghost Doll.
Hell
TikTok
no.
user James Fodder bought a very creepy doll at his local Goodwill. At the time, a store employee warned James that the doll's previous owner was in a rush to get rid of it because she believed it was very haunted. James didn't believe in the paranormal and knew the doll was worth quite a bit of money, so he bought it and took it home. That's when he realized that he had made a huge mistake. James began to hear voices. The doors in his home started to open and close on their own. And scariest of all, he started seeing strange shadowy shapes around his home. James decided to place the doll on a chair in an empty room with a motion-activated camera monitoring it. What he captures is downright creepy.
Like this. You ain't even gotta be all over.
camera moves around as if tracking movement somewhere in the empty room. But nothing's moving. Then a small dark shape can be seen quickly moving across the floor in the hallway behind the doll. James explains that the camera only moves when it senses physical motion, so he has no idea why the camera would be moving when there's nothing there. Another night of filming, and when James checks his camera footage, he is shocked.
Oh, hell no! No, no, no. Don't you move. Don't you spread yourself again. Oh, hell no.
The camera still moves all around, seemingly tracking something that we can't see. Then, the doll seems to just start moving all on its own. James says that he was a skeptic before all this, but that he now 100% believes that the doll he brought home from Goodwill has a paranormal entity attached to it. But what do you think is happening here? Is it real, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. The Trespassers. This next mysterious video was shared to Reddit by Raphael H445, who claims that his sister recorded the footage on her property. Late one night, a motion-activated security camera outside their home senses movement.
Motherfucker. It looks like they're still there. Okay, that's scary.
The CCTV records two trespassers standing at the property gate. The homeowner heads outside to demand that they leave and clicks his car alarm to activate his truck's headlights. It lights up the two strangers as clear as day, but when he yells for them to leave, they don't move. Then the man heads for his truck, reaching inside and flipping on the headlights. But the trespassers have disappeared. To this day, the family has no idea who they were or what they were doing there. But most disturbing of all, where did they go? The Graveyard Flyer. A while back, we featured a video by ghost hunters David and Dell from the YouTube channel Signs and Signals. In the video, they visited what is said to be a haunted church and captured multiple encounters with a creepy shadow figure.
Did you used to play piano here?
I'm more of a guitar person. Is that a yes?
Love to hear you play again. What's that? Dude.
Well, David and Dell decided to return to the church for another investigation. But this time their plans aren't to investigate the church, because you see, just outside the church is an old cemetery with graves dating back to the early 1800s. The guys decide to investigate the graveyard for any paranormal activity, and at first they don't really experience anything.
Is anybody out here?
So the guys decide to split up and explore the cemetery separately. As David wanders alone through the graves, he sees something that he just can't explain.
I swear I keep thinking that I hear something.
Why are you in a cemetery?
Had a spell.
be returning to its grave? And if not, then just what is this? Let me know what you think. It rings a bell. Reddit user RileyJoss11 says that his mother's friend captured something very strange on their Ring doorbell camera.
Motherfucker, what? The fuck? Oh, hell no! You gonna
It's a
fly
little
off?
after 4 in the morning when a translucent shape appears out of nowhere and seems to activate the Ring doorbell 6 times before it moves away and disappears. Now, usually I would just write this off as a spider web that's too close to the lens. But a spider web can't ring a doorbell 6 times. And also this thing seems to react each time the doorbell rings. Then it just moves off and disappears into the night. Again, not really like a spider web. So could this be a paranormal event caught on camera? Or just what is going on here? Let me know what you think. Through the roof. Late one night, Shally and her daughter Melody go outside to take a look at a group of cute cats that have gathered in the yard outside their home in Indonesia. Then things take a very creepy turn.
I don't see any cats.
Ada apa?
Uh-oh.
Dia lihat ada apa emang?
Masuk.
Kenapa?
Did you see it? Someone or something can be seen standing on a rooftop right in front of them. Shally doesn't see it and is confused as to why her daughter is so upset. It's only after posting the video to TikTok that viewers tell Shally there was something on that roof. But what do you think this is?
I still don't
Let
see
me
shit.
Uninvited. Popular Korean ghost hunt live streamer Michael from the YouTube channel Docha Michael explores an abandoned house that is said to be haunted. When Michael arrives at the location, even before he has a chance to enter the building, strange things start to happen.
뭐야? 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 와. 와.
I'm gone.
와. 와. 대놓고 비치. 대놓고 비치. 그대로 있어, 그대로. 어떻게 죽일 수가 있지?
As soon as Michael starts recording and is just about to enter the old abandoned house, a wheelchair starts to move all on its own. Now obviously Michael is shocked by what he just witnessed, but he has no idea that things are about to get even creepier.
누구세요?
He way braver than I am. I got the hell out of there. I ain't taste testing shit.
Something seems to pound on a door, catching Michael's attention. Then the door suddenly swings open on its own. Creepiest of all, whoever or whatever was pounding on the door seems to be hiding behind a curtain and quickly moves away. When Michael runs over, there's no one there, just an empty room. Later into the investigation, Michael finds a mirror on top of a makeup table. This is when things get downright chilling.
배에서 뭔 소리야 자꾸 나냐. 배에서 뭔 소리. 배에서 이상한 소리 난다. 씨발 배에서 막 꼬락꼬락 소리 난다. 배에서 이상한 소리 난다.
Damn!
배에서 막 꼬락 소리.
That's not your stomach, man. That's your anus about to shit on itself in fear.
The ghost hunter's stomach suddenly starts to growl from hunger, and he is so distracted rubbing his belly that he doesn't even notice that someone or something is walking up right behind him. But when he turns around, again, there's just no one there. Michael has no idea what he just captured on camera. He continues his exploration of the creepy abandoned building. Now Michael hears a sound coming from the same curtain he filmed earlier. When he gets close to the curtain to find an explanation to the strange sound, this happens.
소리. 잠깐. 뭐지? 분명히 여기 어딘가에 있단 말이야 지금.
The fuck? No.
Something seems to punch at Michael through the curtains. Understandably, he is terrified by the strange attack and makes a run for it. So did Michael capture evidence of something paranormal on camera? Something trying to attack him? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. You can check out this full investigation and many more creepy videos over on the YouTube channel, Docha Michael. User Leo Lords 15 is excited about getting a fresh start as she and her young daughter move into a new home. But soon after they move in, her daughter begins to behave very strangely. The young girl claims to have made a new friend, a friend that lives inside their new house.
Friend?
Now the mom is pretty freaked out, so she prepares a security camera to keep an eye on her young daughter. And one day, it captures something absolutely terrifying.
It feels beautiful and funny. What do you want to do?
I don't like this.
Do you want to play?
No. Where?
Do you want to?
Right.
Do you want to?
But you better go to preschool and get some real friends.
Come on.
Run, bitch! Run, children, bitches! Run, babies, run! Run, baby! Is that his stomach gurgling? Is that his stomach? Good job, child.
The young girl can be seen having a conversation with someone that we can't see. Then 2 footsteps can be heard before the closet door slowly opens on its own. As it opens, 3 more footsteps can be heard, almost as if something is walking out of the closet. The girl seems very freaked out as she slowly gets to her feet and sneaks toward the door to make her escape out of the room. So it seems that whatever just came out of that closet, she doesn't want to be anywhere near it. Now what makes this footage even creepier is that this family completely disappeared off of TikTok in 2022. So whatever happened to TikTok user LeoLords15 and her daughter remains a mystery. The night visitor. Mrs. Tennyson from Tulsa, Oklahoma is an overnight caregiver for the elderly. She says that one of her clients has been having full conversations with someone in her sleep. After hearing some strange noises coming from the elderly woman's room, the concerned caregiver keeps a close eye on the bedroom security camera as the woman sleeps. It's late at night, and Mrs. Tennyson is all alone when she spots something downright creepy.
Every night I'm at work, I be thinking I'm tripping. But you gotta watch this video, y'all. You see that move under the bed? Like I know for a fact it's close to my client's house.
I mean...
I be seeing, you see it keep moving like right there under the bed? It's moving back and forth.
Okay, I saw that.
You see it?
What the... Yeah, I see it. The bug. Hold up. Run, bitch.
It's ghost in my client's house.
Run,
Look under her
bitch.
bed.
Are they under that fucking?
It'll come out and it'll go back. Now she in bed sleep. She ain't moved an ounce.
Run, bitch.
But do you see how it keep coming out?
I will call her and let her know to get out of there. I'm not going in there for her.
Going back in there. This
You better run,
is
bitch.
no joke.
You think? Run, bitch.
Something can be seen moving around on the floor beside the bed, even though the elderly woman has no dogs or cats. After the video is posted to TikTok, viewers wonder whether the woman was visited by a deceased pet or loved one. Caregiver Mrs. Tennyson confirmed that the woman's husband has passed away. So could this be a visit from the woman's deceased husband?
Not
Or
unless that nigga was
some
hiding
other
under the
loved
bed.
one or pet? Let me know what you think. Hiding in plain sight. Now,
There's no way that's her pet or her husband, because anybody that does that to you as a ghost does not love you. Okay, that's some hateful shit to do.
unfortunately, this next creepy video was shared to the internet without a source. The video shows a guy doing a paranormal investigation of allegedly cursed objects in a haunted house.
No.
Using a thermal imaging camera, he looks around the room to check for any fluctuations in temperature. Instead, he sees something that makes his blood run cold.
You nigga don't show us the blood curdling.
What the hell?
Motherfucker, what?
What is that?
Nigga, that one of them monsters off of Abe's Exodus? His? What the fuck? That's alien! Oh!
What the?
Red!
The thermal imaging camera shows a childlike face peeking out from the cupboard in front of him. But when he looks up from the camera, there's no one there. Not only that, but there's absolutely no room for anyone to be hiding behind those cupboards. So is this evidence of a paranormal presence caught on thermal camera? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Out of hand. This next creepy video was sent in by Nuke's Top 5 viewer Craig Davis from Sydney, Australia. Craig says that he was alone late one night babysitting his 1-year-old son. He checks his son's baby monitor and sees something truly chilling. Did you see it? On the right side, near the bottom of the frame, a small childlike hand can be seen entering the 1-year-old's crib and then immediately pulling back away. Craig says that he and his wife only have one child, their son, but they believe that the spirit of a young girl haunts their home. Craig says that they have had many strange paranormal experiences in their house over the last 10 years. The Melbourne Zombie. Amber Carter from Melbourne, Australia, and her friend Tiana are parked at McDonald's and enjoying their food when suddenly something happens that absolutely scares the shit out of them.
Hi. Oh my god, Tiana, go. Go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Tiana.
Hey, these are my white women, bitch.
It's okay, honey.
Do something.
Tiana.
You gotta fight for white women.
Oh my god.
You know what I mean?
Amber says that the creepy woman came up to her window from behind the car and attempted to open the passenger door several times. Amber says that she was so startled by the woman's appearance that at first glance she thought she was a zombie. Now, the mysterious woman certainly isn't a zombie. Locals in the Melbourne area have come out and said that they too have seen this woman and that she's known to try to open doors to cars and even apartments and houses. So sometimes it's good to remember to keep your doors locked at all times, or she just might get ya.
Never mind. That old bitch looks scary as shit.
Go. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That old bitch looks scary as shit.
Tiana.
Out of step. At around 10:30 at night in the Philippines, Eija Nomoto's dog becomes disturbed and starts barking and howling at something outside. Eija and his family are worried that they might have a potential intruder lurking just outside their house, so they quickly check their security camera footage. What they see in their backyard shocks them to their core.
Hello guys, Aji po pala. Ipapakita ko lang sa inyo guys kung ano yung nakuha ng CCTV namin noong 2019 pa.
Aliens?
Ayan, October 14,
no
2019.
Racism.
So,
not racism.
Ngayon ko lang siya binidyoan or pinakita sa inyo kasi hinanap ko talaga tong video na to, yung record ng CCTV namin noon sa bahay ng parents ko. So, ayan, ipapakita ko sa inyo guys kung ano yung nakuha ng CCTV namin. Tingnan nyo guys sa 10:29:17. Okay? Tingnan nyo dito, may lalabas dito na parang usok. Tapos mabilis siya papunta dito. Okay, wait natin mag-17. Okay, wait lang natin 17 seconds. Ayun. Okay, back natin 17. Tingnan nyo dito. Ayun. Kita nyo? Ulitin natin. 17. Ayun, sobrang bilis niya. Tapos yung pangalawang nagpakita siya is 10:30. Tingnan nyo dito, mag-20 dyan. Tapos sa time na to, parang lumalakad na lang siya. Tingnan nyo, parang usok. Tapos nawala siya dito. Balik natin. Ayan. Diba? Sa mga hindi pa naniniwala na may mga espiritu talaga na gumagala sa bahay natin, sa labas man o loob ng bahay. So ito na, nakita ko na.
The security footage shows a translucent white shape that seems to walk back and forth through their backyard, randomly appearing and disappearing right in front of the camera. But when the family goes outside to check, there's no one there. They don't see or hear anyone nearby. Only their family dog seems to be able to detect this strange presence.
Bro, it looked like the ghost of somebody running from the police.
Eija believes that they accidentally captured proof of a ghostly presence haunting the family. But what do you think this is? Let me know. Along for the ride At a fair in Johor Bahru, Malaysia, proud mother Rina Rosni is recording her son Muiz while he's enjoying an amusement ride. But as little Muiz goes round and round, Rina notices something very disturbing.
Enam empat putih, putih enam empat.
Another boy, seemingly about the same age as Rina's son Muiz, can be seen seated right next to him.
I thought that was
As the
actual
ride
baby.
comes back around, the other boy seems to have just disappeared.
Damn.
On TikTok, Rina says that she doesn't know who the other boy was. She says that when the ride stopped and her son got off, the other boy was nowhere to be found. So she asks her son, "Who was that boy riding with you?" But her son was confused and had no idea what she was even talking about. So, who is this? Let me know what you think.
Damn.
Fairy or fairy tale? Now, this next video was suggested thousands of times, and once again, I'm not remotely suggesting that this video is real. However, the video has gone viral with millions of viewers loving its whimsical nature. Take a look.
This the spot. This the spot. Nah, come back out. Look. Why they be peeking like that?
It's one of them MIB roaches.
Peeking. Alright, so look, let me know.
This video was allegedly captured on a live stream, while viewers watched in real time as a man captured what appears to be a tiny fairy-like creature peeking out from a tree hollow.
Live?
Now, whether this footage is real or just some very good effects, I leave that entirely up to you to decide. However, even though the legitimacy of the video is very questionable, there are many people who just don't care. These viewers all say that they just enjoy the fantasy of watching a cute video of a man finding a fairy in a tree.
I ain't know Fern Gully really existed. Shit. Oh, man.
Spirits. TikTok user VKT recently started a new job at a liquor store in Kentucky. He's at work one evening when he starts to hear random, creepy sounds that he simply can't explain. He grabs his phone and starts to record.
So I'm here at work, and I'm 100% sure I'm hearing my voice right now. Do you hear that? Do you hear that? What is that? Freaking out right now because I'm the only one in the store. It sounded like it was right behind me. Yo, I hear it. Please tell me you guys hear this.
Yeah, over here.
Did you hear it? A soft, unexplained voice can be heard several times, seemingly whispering to VKT.
And do you hear that? What is that? Please tell me you guys hear this.
Now, I reached out to TikTok user VKT, and he says that he didn't used to believe in the paranormal at all and was actually a skeptic. That is, until he started working at this liquor store.
It sounded like it was right behind me.
Since he has worked at the store, he says that doors often open by themselves and bottles fall on the floor randomly with no explanation. VKT says he asked his co-workers about the strange incidents, and they all told him flat out, well, this store is haunted. But there's more, because as VKT continues to work at the store, things just get creepier and creepier.
Okay guys, so I'm hearing like noises coming from this back room. Oh my goodness, bro, it's happening again. All right, I'm gonna go and look.
Motherfucker,
as you can see,
what?
nobody's back here. Nobody's behind the door. Nobody just came up behind me.
No.
Someone or something can be heard banging on the door to the back storage room from the inside, while an unknown voice whispers some very disturbing things.
All right, I'm gonna go and look.
and things just continue to get worse. One day, VKT is completely alone at work when this happens.
Yeah. Come on, man. Oh, I'm not playing. Oh my god, what the Ah! There's nobody in the store, dude. It's freaking me out, bro. It's freaking me out, bro. Come on, where you at? Like, come on. Bro, you gonna sit here and show yourself in front of me.
The door of a stand-up cooler in the back of the store opens by itself. But when VKT looks through the glass of the cooler, a dark figure can be seen quickly moving out of sight in the back room. VKT quickly runs around and into the back storage room, but he finds nothing and no one. The room is empty.
Come on, where you at? Like, come on.
So what do you think is going on at this liquor store in Kentucky? Let me know. It comes out in the wash.
Does it?
Popular Saudi Arabian explorer Jassim is back on another exploration to find and capture evidence of the paranormal. This time Jassim investigates a long-abandoned apartment complex. Eerily enough, he finds evidence that a child once lived here.
What? Oh. I didn't know that was a picture. Oh God.
صورة أطفال.
Where are you? For unknown reasons, old black and white photos of a young girl have been taped to the wall in one of the many abandoned rooms. Now these seem completely out of place in the old decrepit building. Then, nearby, Jassim finds a creepy drawing of the popular children's cartoon, Scooby-Doo. And this is when things start to get really weird, because Jassim starts to hear strange, unexplained sounds.
You can say jihad.
Hello? Anyone here? في أحد?
The explorer hears the sounds of someone or something moving around inside the building, seemingly close by. Jassim eventually finds a small courtyard, and what happens next is absolutely terrifying.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. بسم الله. بسم الله. بسم الله. بسم الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
We're clapping it up for Blasphemous HD. I saw in the ESPN of my brain that was about to happen. I seen it, and I closed the lid on the drink. I had no idea it would be that bad, though.
As Jassim walks by old towels hung on a clothesline, he sees the terrifying pale face of a child with pitch black eyes peeking back at him. Terrified, Jassim jumps back, but whoever or whatever it was has disappeared. So could this be the ghost of a child? Perhaps even the little girl from the photos he found earlier. Could this be the sinister entity of a jinn appearing as a child? Or is this just really good effects and a very elaborate hoax? I leave it up to you to decide. There's something in the basement. Nuke's Top 5 viewer Oliver reached out to me about a video he captured in his home in Twin Falls, Idaho. In his email, Oliver says that he recorded a video for his friends with plans to hold a sleepover that same night. In his video, he shows his basement and where he and his friends will be sleeping. But what happens next is literally like something from a nightmare.
on, bro. Was you haunted by the ghost of Freddy Krueger? Like, you even own VHS tapes? Like, what are you?
What the hell? As Oliver looks inside the bedroom, he sees a tall, dark figure standing inside the room. Startled by the creepy apparition, Oliver stumbles back before turning on the lights and taking another look. But whatever was standing there seems to have just disappeared. What makes this footage even creepier is that when slowed down, it becomes clear that whoever or whatever this is seems to be wearing a hat. So if you don't know, across the world, countless people have reported seeing a being known as the, quote, Hat Man. Although some claim to have seen the apparition while fully awake, the Hat Man is known to terrorize victims of sleep paralysis. I asked Oliver if he had ever experienced sleep paralysis in his life, and he explained that he actually did, but only when he was a child. So could Oliver have actually captured proof of the Hat Man's existence? Let me know what you think. Out of the mud. Earlier this year, the usually sunny town of Chosica, Peru suffered heavy rains and mudslides that washed through the city. The national news reported on the severe damage left behind and talked to residents who have come together to clean and rebuild the city. But there is something else in this news report that seems a bit out of place and downright creepy.
Desde el asentamiento humano Santo Domingo, Comité 6. Mira la escalera. ¿Cómo podría bajar aquí una persona, un anciano? Los niños, ¿cómo podrían bajar? Mira.
Did you see it? While the reporter is showing the water and mud rushing down the stairs, behind her someone or something completely covered in mud appears to follow her. The reporter doesn't notice the bizarre figure and continues up the stairs as she finishes her report. The footage goes viral with many shocked viewers speculating the figure to be some kind of creature or monster. Either way, whoever or whatever it is seems to not be wearing any clothes, have any hair, and seems to have distorted features. Obviously, it seems like any normal person fighting through these conditions would be at severe risk of being washed away in the flood, or at the very least becoming very sick from the muddy, bacteria-filled water. So just who or what is this?
I don't trust it.
Let me know what you think. Eye of the Jinn. This next creepy video was posted to TikTok without a source. Some people speculate that the original creator is none other than popular Jordanian ghost hunter Ihab Kasmia, who I featured many times. But I've been unable to find the original video, so I can't verify. However, the short video is definitely very creepy.
Bitch! Yo, bitch!
Gee.
What's good, bitch? You good, bitch?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
You good, bitch?
Bismillah.
Bitch, you good?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
That bitch look horny as shit. You good,
Bismillah.
bitch?
فكرت في إشي هون أخوان. ها.
Oh yeah, she's horny.
سمعت
Run!
الصوت؟
Run, bitches and hoes! Run, camera! HBO camera crew! Is it a joke? Was that a porta potty? Man, you better fill all them goddamn Harry Potter inscriptions. Better do something that actually helps. Oh shit, I saw it. Listen to that. Yeah, she real horny. She mad as shit.
صوت الصراخ.
Always have sex with your women.
اسمع.
A face can be seen staring through the crack of the door at whoever is filming.
Damn,
they quickly run around the door, but there's no one there. Some believe the face to be that of a jinn, a shape-shifting sinister entity that seems to be toying with the explorer. Now, without the original source and video, we just don't know exactly what's going on here. Is it a jinn caught on camera, or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
Whatever it is,
you decide.
I don't trust it.
The following video comes from a local news station in Peru that caught something pretty creepy on camera. The station had featured a news report showing footage of a small town struck by severe weather. Residents of this town were left devastated by this natural disaster but many of them were left totally creeped out after watching this broadcast. Apparently, something strange was captured. The segment in question starts off with footage of a school playground that appears to be completely devoid of any children.
Ni los juegos infantiles se salvaron de la furia de la naturaleza. Los columpios, sube y baja, quedaron flotando en el agua emposada.
Now the reporter makes it clear that the site has been abandoned as heavy rains have flooded the area. The segment then shows more footage of other sites that have also been left behind, but one clip in particular has left many viewers feeling a bit weird. In fact, they were left feeling beyond spooked upon noticing something strange in the recording. The news reporter is visiting a section of the town known as Santo Domingo when out of nowhere, this happens.
Desde el asentamiento humano Santo Domingo, Comité 6, mira la escalera, ¿cómo podría bajar aquí una persona, un anciano? Los niños, ¿cómo podrían bajar? Mira.
As the camera pans over to the base of the stairs, a strange figure can be seen. It's hard to make out what exactly is being seen here, but it's clear that someone or something is there. This mysterious figure moves in such a way as though struggling to get a grip on the staircase. Residents of the town no doubt believe that this may have been the ghost of a victim who was claimed by this natural disaster, but it's still a mystery as to who or even what this might have been. Now it's worth noting that the reporter didn't notice the figure while filming, which has led viewers to believe that something supernatural was captured. But as always, you be the judge. Did something paranormal appear? Or was something else captured? There's a store in Brazil that is well known for selling electronics and other consumer products for low prices. But aside from being known for its competitive deals, the store is known for being haunted. Now, even though there's been a couple of stories from employees who've seen strange things at work, only one video has caught footage of something pretty baffling. The video starts off with employees of the store looking over at security footage from last night. But as they continue to watch, something happens that spooks them out of their minds. Take a look.
Tá aqui? Tá não. Não, lá vem, ó. Tá vendo? Lá no cantinho, ó. Lá no cantinho, ó. Aí, ó. Tá vendo?
Amém.
Jesus da glória é uma pessoa com manto.
Glory my ass. Bitch went through the wall.
Olha aí, tá flutuando agora, tá flutuando.
Tá na mesma altura que ele vai parar naquela TV lá. Ele não tem pé não, ó. Ele tá flutuando. Foi aquela hora que ele disparou lá.
Foi. Mas não vem aqui não, pô.
Meu Deus do céu. Cara, ele é muito grande, bicho.
Ele vai sumir ali, ele vai sumir, ó. Ó, ele some, né?
A mysterious figure appears out of nowhere and makes its way across the store. It appears to be cloaked in a white garment, as it seemingly floats above ground. According to one of the workers, it doesn't appear to have feet, which viewers believe is enough evidence to prove this as being supernatural. Given its oddly stiff composure, viewers are further convinced that this was something otherworldly. So then, was a ghost caught on camera, or had something else appeared on tape? On March 23rd of 2023, somewhere in Oregon, a motorcyclist was recording footage of an off-road trail when something completely unexpected had occurred. This motorcyclist, whose name is Eden, has been here before, but for some reason, he seems uneasy this time around. He can't shake the feeling that something is very different about this path. Now, it wasn't until traveling further up that something pretty creepy was captured. Take a look.
Oh, hell no.
This is where most people would turn around. If you turn around, you never get to see what's on the other side. That's where all the gold is waiting over there.
Oh boy.
Could be missing out what's on the other side.
Hello? That's not a bobcat. That's not a bobcat. Oh! Oh! Fuck the other side.
The sound of someone or something approaching Eden can be heard close by, although it could be that a bobcat was heading towards Eden, as the pile of animal bones seemed to suggest that this was its lair. He couldn't help but think that something else was nearby. Fearing for his safety, he promptly turns around and heads home. Now, it wasn't until months later that Eden had returned to the spot, but unlike before, something happens that terrifies him to his core. Watch.
Oh god, bones are still here. I don't like this at all. Oh god, there's even more bones than last time. It's been a few months since I filmed the last video, because honestly I've just been too scared to come up here. Definitely a lot more overgrown than last time. I'm hoping that since it's been such a long time that I don't think anything will happen this time. I think that tree is actually gone. This road's been cleared. Looks like we've already passed it a while ago, but that tree is gone. Oh! It's just dark as hell in here. I'm probably gonna turn around soon. Oh, there's two ways. Holy crap, dude, this trail goes on forever. It just got really quiet really fast.
It really did. Never return to Ass Face Lake.
No. Yeah, that was my cue to go. That was my cue to leave.
Like something straight out of a horror movie, the woods all of a sudden go quiet. But during this unusual silence, Eden sees what looks to be a tall, pale-looking figure emerging from the bushes. Upon looking closely, it appears to be crouching and walking slowly as though stalking its prey. Terrified beyond belief, Eden starts the bike while trying to catch his breath. But to make things even more tense, the bike doesn't start. Eventually it does, at which point Eden speeds away for the sake of his life.
That's some Left 4 Dead looking shit. I don't trust it.
He has no idea as to what this might have been, but some viewers believe that this might have been a skinwalker or some sort of supernatural entity. But of course, what are your thoughts?
Wasn't good.
To this day, this video serves to remind him that some places aren't worth further exploring.
Like, why would everything get quiet? Like,
it's late at night when a man who's by himself enters an abandoned house. He walks carefully around the place as though acting with caution. This house, according to him, has a very strange history. Now, the district where the house is located has prohibited anyone from entering the place, and for good reason. There's something about this house that isn't right. Neighbors say that an old man used to live here before eventually passing away from old age. What's strange about this, though, is that nobody else was living with him. This giant building with lots of rooms and cryptic artifacts belonged to one single man who lived all alone. But strangest of all are the events that took place after his passing. Nearby residents have seen shadowy figures standing near the windows of the second floor and the sound of children laughing during the nighttime. Knowing this, the man treads carefully as he expects someone or something to appear. He walks around when only moments later this happens.
it better not be nothing spooky. I don't do this. I need 2 pieces of candy for this. Was this a martial arts studio?
Out of nowhere, a small golden statue seemingly falls over. The man pauses for a moment as he tries to understand how this happened. He looks around the space for anything that could possibly explain this, but finds nothing. Somehow, the statue fell on its own. Although pretty creepy, it's what happens next that leaves him shaken up. He continues to explore the house by heading upstairs. He sets up a second camera to record the entire floor from a different point of view when this is captured.
There's a little boy right there.
In just a couple of frames, a small silhouette can be seen standing against the wall. It wasn't until later that the man had noticed this, but had he seen this during his tour of the stairs, viewers no doubt believe he would have hightailed out of there. Whatever this might have been definitely spooked him after watching the footage. But it's what happens next that forces him to leave at once. The man explores the second floor when he finds a couple of rooms that are mysteriously locked. Something about this does not seem right. This is what he caught.
It better be raining with all these sound effects. That's all bad, bro. I'm going out the window.
As if seeing the door open on its own wasn't creepy enough, this happens. The door immediately closes as soon as the man walks in, as though someone had slammed it shut. The man quickly rushes over to the door, but realizes that it's locked. But then somehow, the door suddenly becomes unlocked, at which point he bolts out of there. He runs out as quickly as possible, but fails to record the rest as the camera had stopped recording. However, it's right before then that something downright chilling was captured. As the camera pans over to the room that he just came out of, a dark figure can be seen inside. It seemingly stands there as though observing the man run away. Knowing that whatever this was most likely with him inside the room has left him extremely unsettled. Not much else is known about what happened later, but it seems pretty clear that this man won't be coming back anytime soon. So then, just what exactly had occurred that night? Until more footage is posted, this mysterious incident remains unsolved. For more info on this story, you can check out the YouTube channel Fourth Wall, where the full video can be found. On May 30th of 2016, a single car accident had occurred on a Brazilian highway known as BR-262. The driver of this vehicle lost control of his wheel, causing him to veer off the road and crash his car. Unfortunately, he did not survive this accident. Upon hearing about this, a TV news crew was sent out to report this incident. They arrived on the scene and began to report, but after filming the incident and showing it to audiences, people noticed that something very strange appeared in the footage. The following is the video that was taken.
Parente das vítimas que seguia em outro veículo viu pelo retrovisor o momento em que a caminhonete capotou. A suspeita é que a motorista tenha tentado desviar de animal que cruzou a pista.
As with most videos, this next one has little to no information, but with or without it, the video is still pretty spooky. It's late at night, somewhere in Chile, when a man captures footage of something that occurs right in front of him as he lays in bed. This is his video.
You better watch some YouTube videos. Help! Help us! Me no inglés. ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien. ¿Qué?
Sale conchetumare. Conchetumare.
It's 3 in the morning when all this happens. The door opens just a few inches before fully opening after being told to do so by the man. It happens almost immediately, as though whatever was behind this door was listening attentively. The man then goes inside, but finds no one in there. Naturally, he was shaken to his core upon realizing that something paranormal had occurred. The man believes this, as do most viewers of the video. But of course, you be the judge as to whether or not that's the case. Was the door opening on its own something paranormal? Or Was it something else?
Very paranormal.
Chaco For You was live streaming on Twitch when the following happens.
Ay, cabrón. Chale, sí se ve medio erizo, Hoy me asustó tu voz, Chacho. Es que tengo súper alto el Discord. Hoy me asustó tu voz, Chacho. Es que tengo súper alto el Discord.
¿Así?
Creo que sí, güey.
La luz de atrás se prendió.
Creo que son...
No, es quien dijo eso. Así es cierto, güey.
¿No hay alguien, no?
Quiero creer que sí, ¿Mamá? No, pues estoy solo acá arriba yo, güey, de verdad, o sea, vivo solo acá arriba. No, es neta, miren, estoy temblando, se los juro. Esperen, voy a apagarla porque pues no, qué miedo. Voy a seguir jugando, esperen.
The light turning on by itself isn't the strangest thing. Minutes later, this happens.
Yo también, porque la verdad yo no creo.
¡Hola! No, espérate, güey. Espérense. Ahora sí se escuchó algo, espérame.
¿Fue la puerta de tu cuarto?
No sé, güey, pero espérame, que ahora sí se escuchó algo, espérame. Me acaban de tirar mi jalador del baño al piso, se los juro. Se los juro que no hay nada aquí atrás en mi cuarto. O sea, literal estoy solo, pero me acaban de tirar. Me hicieron eso así. No, yo creo que ya no quiero jugar esto.
Chaco is definitely spooked, but as if things couldn't get any more creepy, this happens.
Déjenme ir a dejar esta madre, espérenme. Les juro que estoy temblando, se los juro. Ya déjame cerrar el...
Oh, hell no!
Les juro que estoy temblando, se los juro. Ya déjame cerrar el juego y voy a abrir otra cosa. Es que fue aquí, ¿no?
Te digo, yo no soy muy creyente de esas cosas, pero... LOL.
Ya hasta cerré el juego, güey. Ya no quiero jugar, neta. ¡Hola! No mames.
¿Otra vez? ¿Estás ahí?
No, güey, ya se está... No sé si, neta, ya se está poniendo feo esto.
¿Qué rollo?
Ya.
Entonces
No,
te metiste
pues
a la
si
de prueba de...
Voy a parar el stream, perdón, porque ya me espanté. Ahí nos vemos. Bye.
What are your thoughts on this?
That shit real. It's really, really real.
According to the person who posted the following footage, the following video was taken on the 21st of February in 2009. The footage was recorded inside a hospital in the Mexican city of Saltillo. It is said that a ghost of a little girl roams the halls of this hospital. This is the footage that was captured. If the hospital in the video specializes in treating patients of all ages, then I can't imagine how many young apparitions we might see at a children's hospital. Lindsay Burt caught something really creepy on camera. Here's her explaining what happened.
So this is where I filmed that video, in front of this window, and then if you turn around, this is that room. And we do have a weird attic here that I've never been into. So this is my husband's gaming room, which is even weirder. And this space sort of here, just here, is where the shape was. And even weirder, on top of my hairdressing trolley down here, I have this It's not real, it's fake. I bought it as a placemat. I don't have the planchet to it. It's never been used. I don't know what to do with it. I just use it to mix up bowls on top of. If you look at any of my hairdressing videos, I'm mixing all of my colours on top of this. What do I do with it? Someone give me advice.
Here's the footage she's referring to. Maybe it's best to get rid of that placemat. An urban explorer finds a crematorium and encounters something pretty creepy.
老弟们，这个板凳上后边有个东西啊，起雾了啊！老弟们，这屋里一直都冒烟，起雾了啊！起雾了啊！哟操！娃娃！哎呦我的小孩！英灵！哎呦我操！我操你妈！我操你妈！哎呦我操你妈！英灵啊！英灵啊！
A family received a notification that someone was at their front door. It was sent by their doorbell camera, but there appeared to be no one there until they listened to the audio and heard this. Some believe that it might have been a malicious entity looking for someone to attach itself to. Whatever it might have been, the audio is without a doubt pretty creepy. In Iguatu, Brazil, footage from a CCTV camera shows something pretty spooky. Check it out. It's hard to make out what this is, but the fact that it disappears in the end supports the belief of this being a ghost. But what do you think?
That's a ghost. Hell yeah.
Two urban explorers were finishing up their tour of a building that's been abandoned for years. As they were on their way out, this happens.
Run, bitch!
Victoria Martinez writes, I came to visit my grandfather who wasn't with me as he was downstairs. Victoria thought she was by herself on the second floor until she caught the following on camera.
Sonríe sin mover los ojos. Ahora alza las cejas. Cierra la boca. Sí, esa es tu cara de
There is no better way of staying awake than by watching videos like this.
We're playing Overwatch.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you... Urban explorer Urbix Hill explores an abandoned school all by himself and encounters someone else there. Or so he thinks. This is what he captured.
Never a good idea. I heard footsteps over there. Saw the door closed. What the hell? Doing too much. There's no one there? Oh, damn.
That's weird.
It seems as though someone rushed over to the restroom before closing the door. But, as you saw, nobody was inside. Who knew that even as a ghost, you'd still be using the restroom? Spoopy has just been given a whole new meaning. Ghost hunters Yakazu and Diego visit a hotel that's been abandoned for years, and where many people have died. At first, Yakazu and Diego don't encounter anything strange, but later on, something happens that neither of them notices until looking back at the footage afterward. What they saw left them shook. Take a look.
こっちなんですよ。さっきから気配感じるの。こっちでおばひま様。ですよ。さっきから気配感じるの。
I mean,
but then, when things couldn't get any more creepy, this happens.
まあこんな部屋があって、でこっちにも部屋が2つあると。
Could this have been the exact shadow figure from earlier, or is it something else? What do you think? Carlos Chidas claims to have encountered paranormal activity at home, from a wardrobe opening on its own, to his cat's strange behavior. Carlos can't help but think that there's something in his house. But the most chilling incident has to be this.
Vamos a ver qué sucede porque esto está muy cabrón. Ya todos están dormidos a la ver. No mames.
That's a Jesus piece.
Es una lámpara que
That's kind of scary.
Se está moviendo bien cabrón. Están las cruces. Chinga.
Oh shit! It don't like God.
Later on, when he's asked why he has so many crosses on his wall, he makes a video explaining why. But what happens in the video left viewers unsettled.
Pues bueno, aquí está la famosa pared que ustedes conocen y que preguntan por qué tantas cruces. Me suena un poquito. Pues cada cruz es porque mi mamá me la ha regalado. Ahí está mi familia, que fue el cuadro que se cayó hace unos videos. Y pues por ejemplo la de ahí me la trajo de Querétaro. La de acá me la trajo de Guanajuato, esta de San Miguel de Allende. Entonces para...
That just moved by itself.
La vieron. Ya me voy a la mierda.
If an army of crosses can't protect you, then I don't know what will. Hiro and Tomo are paranormal investigators who decided to visit Japan's most haunted tunnel, the Inunaki Tunnel. But unfortunately, both Hiro and Tomo forgot to book their accommodation before arriving. They had no choice but to spend the night inside the Inunaki Tunnel. They had a tent, so that was enough to provide some hospitality. But it wasn't enough to block off the strange activity they encountered. Before calling it a night, Tomo hears something. Listen closely.
ちょっと今トモさんもう一回いいですか？どうして
今ヒロ君がそっち撮ってる時に、奥の方で女の声聞こえて、ヒーッつって、ほらほらほらほら、ヒーッつって、ほらほらほらほら、ヒーッつって、ほらほらほらほら。
But what happens during their sleep is beyond explanation.
こんな場所ではありますけれども、なんだかんだ僕も昨日寝てないし、トモさんも夜勤明け。ちょっと眠気が迫ってきてますんで、仮眠を取りたいと思います。じゃあおやすみなさい。
I don't do that. I don't do this type of sleeping. 3 a.m. Bro, 3 a.m. is the witching hour, bro. 30 minutes later, you hear footsteps of water rat tapping. Hero got up because he heard a noise like someone's voice.
Shh. 一瞬俺寝てたけどな。倒れた。倒れた。倒れた。いや、触ってないです。
Maybe sleeping outside of the tunnel would have been a better idea. But
Yeah.
hey, who am I to judge those who live for the spook?
They better than me, I ain't doing it.
The following image was sent to Lapeke25, who writes, I received this image from the IMSS, the Mexican Social Security Institute, from here in my city. What do you think? Who needs sleep anyway? Ghost hunter Dedo Mikol recently explored an abandoned building. While checking out the inside of the exterior structure, this happens.
What did it? What, you shit yourself? Don't shit yourself.
와, 미치겠다. 뭐야? 뭐죠? 뭔 소리야?
No. 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 There's more than one of them. You're getting jumped. We getting jumped, cuz. Bro, you think? Are you shitting yourself now? You should be.
What are your thoughts on this?
Run for our lives, you fool.
Here's someone walking through a graveyard in the middle of the night and encountering
Save
something pretty
me.
spooky. Pay close attention or you'll miss
Save
it.
me. Don't be selfish. You sitting there hunting ghosts. Okay, this could be my ass. Alright? Do the right thing. Save me. Or at least jump in front of what's chasing us. Come on, don't be bullshit. all that. Damn,
that's creepy.
Absolutely not.
Alright, so I got something pretty creepy. Something really strange is happening in the district of Sabak Burnham. People are waking up in the middle of the night because someone is knocking on their front doors. But when they check to see who it is, no one's there. Luckily though, someone got footage of this creepy phenomenon. But by far, the creepiest encounter has to be this one.
This ghost thirsty as shit. Damn, ghost. You thirsty.
A piece of advice that someone has shared with me is that you should never open the door for anyone who isn't there. If you do, then you might be inviting something in, and that something isn't something you want.
Be the ghost of Bill Cosby, putting all types of rooflings up in your
Dominic
anus.
Matijan was home alone when he caught this on camera.
We gonna edit that out.
Okay, so I'm literally home alone.
Listen to
it is.
No.
That's why we're moving.
This is definitely me when someone's hogging up the bathroom. Maybe the reason why it's knocking so aggressively is because it's not a ghost, but rather something else. But, as always, I'll let you be the judge of that. Ashley Kettering had a camera placed in her basement where she captured something pretty creepy.
The fuck is that? It looked like one of them magical broomsticks off of Fantasia that Mickey Mouse was using his Harry Potter powers
Now,
on.
some viewers think that this could have been an image cast by a projector, but Ashley states that there was no projector whatsoever.
That it was a projector. All I have is this. So, see, this is like a bookshelf right here, and this is the wall. See how it would turn?
So what do you think? Real or fake? A user on Reddit posted the following video and writes, "Please help. I don't know what this is. It was in my baby's room, but when I went to check, nobody was there."
Oh, hell no. What the fuck?
The first thing that comes to mind when I see this is Trevor Henderson. His work is just the stuff of nightmares, which you should definitely check out. But unlike the characters in his artwork, this one might be real.
You look like one of the ghosts of Edward Scissorhands? Good lord, man. Who do you owe money to?
Reddit user Shadow12 was at home when he captured the following on camera. Shadow12 writes, "This was in my house last year. Scared me so bad. Luckily, I don't live there anymore."
I don't like it. I don't trust it either.
This one's scary for sure, but it'd be a whole lot scary if it were a cross instead of a picture. That would be unholy. Urbix Hill is a YouTuber who explores abandoned places. but the places he's gone to as of recent have left him unsettled. While checking out an abandoned factory, this happens.
What's that? That's weird. Was that?
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Biggie? Hey, is this where
Hello?
the holes be? Hey, is this where the holes be? Where those bitches take off your clothes be? I mean, be as in bitches. Hopefully it's hoes that don't be tripping, but they be tripping. Spend your money on me,
Nobody's
bitch.
in there.
But all of this is
Damn.
nothing compared to his latest tour inside an abandoned church.
Damn. I don't do none of that, bro. See, ain't you see that? Come on, bro. Nigga. Need to stop exploring. Find yourself some bad bitches. Get the whoring. This shit be boring. If you gon' die, I do not trust it. Get stabbed in your eye, cause these ghosts, they be hella on these ties though. Man! Mexicans! We gonna edit that out. We gonna edit all that out.
I can't imagine how terrifying it must be to explore these places alone and encounter stuff like this. But props to him for getting this on camera. Here's footage of someone who's being chased by La Llorona, the weeping woman, who is a ghostly entity that mourns over the death of her children who she killed. It's believed that she comes out in the dead of night, as the following video shows.
Ay, no mames, perra madre. Ah, su madre. No mames.
Shit.
Oh, my.
As someone who likes to walk at night, this terrifies me. Justice Alexander has a small daughter who has an imaginary friend named Michael. But after capturing the following on video, Michael may not be imaginary at all. Who knows if what children are seeing are figments of their imagination or something else completely. Hopefully it's the former and not the latter. Tim Morozov returns to the place where he did a paranormal investigation. He goes back to do another one, but little does he know, something downright terrifying would occur.
Что сейчас было? Удар в окно. Да что за нафиг? Тут есть кто-нибудь? Да блин.
He's shot?
Что это было?
Another one? Nigga, what are you hunting? You better reload your pistol. Shit, across. Oh wow, you a special type of motherfucker. Across. Quick, grab the holy water and the crucifixions.
You can call the Ghostbusters, but I'm calling Tim.
Gail Gormy, do you have Dead by Daylight? Ah! Make sure to sit back, relax, shave your feet and your shoulders. Females, feel free to pull y'all breast out if you like. It's all about comfortability. Let's do this. Yo, what's up, Stuffed Cheese? Do I believe in ghosts? Yes.
Messing around in an abandoned
place
of
no.
religion is not a smart idea whatsoever.
It's really not.
The man in the next clip of this video seemingly didn't have a care in the world. He was called Mario. And the day before this clip, he thought...
And the day before this clip, he signed his own pity on the running kind.
The poltergeists of the church came to prove him wrong.
Footsteps, so like scratches on my door, and like we trying to figure out what it is, but...
What'd it do?
Hold on, you hear that? Hold on,
yes?
wait a minute. Hold on. Shine over there. Shine over there, baby. Shine over there. It's like...
You talking about your girlfriend, or is that your dog that you're telling to shine the light on?
I don't know if you guys could hear that, but there's like... paranormal activity.
Oh shit! Hold on now,
baby. Oh my
shit.
God, baby! Come on, stop, baby.
Cover. Use
baby,
your girlfriend
stop.
as a shield. Ah!
Come on, stop, baby. Baby, stop.
Oh shit! Run away!
What is that?
Okay, I got jump scared on that one. That's a 1. I got jump scared.
Baby, what is that? Oh God, baby! Come on, we gotta stop this.
Before the clip began, Mario and his wife could hear scratching noises from their bedroom door, and this frightened them because
That's
when they opened
Brienne.
the door, expecting to see an animal, nothing was on the other
Use your
side.
girl as a sacrifice.
They started filming, and this
For
is
real.
when the act of a spirit.
That's what's up. Sponsored by BHD Army.
On
Don't
December
get haunted.
the 16th of 2023, a Spanish security guard was working her night shift. Unlike most employees across the world, this worker loved the night shift because as a security guard, she rarely ever had to face any issues. All she did was sit around in an office on her phone whilst she got paid. On the rare occasion that something did happen, it would just be a few teenagers doing teenager stuff, such as graffiti or breaking into the hospital. What happened on this fateful night was much different though.
Is that a GameCube? BHD, what's your female type? My female type is females that work out and... Oh my God, no.
The wheelchair slowly began to move, and towards the end of the clip, it jolted forwards towards the office of the security guard. This gave her the chills for obvious reasons, because for all she knew, whatever was controlling that wheelchair was looking at her, and she had no idea. The
Ghost
chances
people
are
can
that
be
it was
old
an
now.
ex-patient at the hospital who had unfortunately passed away and roamed its walls out
No.
of pure anger.
Damn.
Any time awake past 1 a.m. can feel like the most eerie and mysterious of times.
Word?
The fact that barely anybody else in your city, let alone your street, is awake can spook anybody out. The reason for this is unknown, but there are countless videos on the internet to prove it, including this one. The time is 1 a.m. and two friends are having a sleepover when they realize that Will's apartment must be haunted.
Alright guys, it's about 1 o'clock. This has been happening every night. Around this time we hear a noise. Not really sure what it is, but it's starting to freak us out. See if we can maybe get it on film.
What is my female type? My female type is a chick who's in shape and has ambitions. You know what I mean? Like, she's busy. You know what I mean? She likes to work out. She likes anime. I like a girl that likes video games. You know what I'm saying?
What is that?
I like a girl that's entertaining. You know what I'm saying? That's makes me laugh. You know what I mean?
Look over here. I don't hear it anymore.
Uh-oh.
James Quad.
Yeah. I like that you're excited, but you're patient. Judy Bartolotto. Oh my God. We gotta see that again.
I think it's stopped.
Shit.
They both heard noises which led them to a part of the apartment, and when they reached this area, the sounds stopped. It was clear that something was attempting to lure them to that location, so it was just a matter of why. But this question was not going to be left.
Well, that's two. Got jump scared again. Damn it.
Hanging in the air for much longer. A ton of items collapsed to the ground on camera, and Will and his friend were extremely scared.
Yeah,
they both ran to
most
their
people
beds
would
and
be
slept
mad.
under the covers
That's understandable
all night,
that you would be
never wanting
mad
to experience
if a
anything
ghost
like
knocked over
this
your stuff,
ever
L
again.
dog. Nut. I know, right? Let Worthy cook. Maybe his friend is haunted. Yo, what's up, Azuki?
Donna Ayres is the woman who captured this next clip that you are going to see shortly, and she has appeared on countless haunter videos. Now, whenever someone who frequently appears on the channel comes up again, I tend to give a brief summary of their story to you, but Donna's is extraordinarily simple. She has no idea why she is being haunted, but she has uploaded several videos to YouTube showing her tough life. This video here is no different, so take a look.
Just on Ouija board guide, and my guitar started singing, so I just thought I'd capture it. There you go, I don't know if you can hear it, but... it's singing.
That is a nice guitar. Hey, they're playing DDR music. Painted black.
I don't know if you can hear it, guys, but my guitar's playing.
Yeah, that's creepy. It didn't jump scare me, but that's really creepy. Yeah. I couldn't imagine if a ghost just started shredding the guitar when you leave. When I left the room.
So does someone want to explain how this is possible then?
Toy Story? She asked how it's possible.
Bit strange if you ask me, mate.
Toy Story? It's not that strange. You know what I mean? Look, a lot of people will pay a lot of money for a guitar that played itself. Huh? Huh? Look at that. We're going to come up with that here at BHD Incorporated. This just in, guitar plays itself. $49.99, 17 easy payments.
Somehow the guitar plays on its own accord for about a minute before finally coming to a halt.
You get it? On its own accord? This is double entendre. Maybe.
Furthermore, Donna claimed that she felt the presence of a spirit beyond the strange guitar solo. and could almost sense the chills. Donna will more than likely post more paranormal encounters to her channel. The following video
you guys have
was
had
captured
great
by
energy
James,
today.
who had gone through a pretty rough last few months, to say the least.
Oh.
From his breakup with his girlfriend to his father unfortunately passing away,
Damn.
it seemed like the world was slowly turning against him. This rough patch sadly led James to being dependent on alcoholic beverages, with his favorite drink being vodka. He almost always had a bottle of the drink with him, as well as a...
At least he's got video games in front of him. Drinking really ain't that bad. There's far worse stuff he could do. At least he didn't turn to meth. You know what I'm saying? Or other stuff. Not gonna say what the other stuff is.
A shot glass. And this was no different in the video that you are about to see. But as well as this, something very mysterious happened.
The day is going really good for me. I appreciate you for asking.
See that? I took a shot.
The ghost likes liquor too. Sharing is caring, nigga.
Above, below,
and so above and so below. Yo, that computer's on fleek. Yo, what type of computer you running, bro? What type of rig you running, my nigga? What type of rig you running, my nigga?
For a little bit because
water?
Knife.
Because water?
Flipped out of a thing.
Strangely, the vodka glass moved without any human interaction, and James made sure to show us that no strings were attached or anything else.
Yo, I appreciate you guys, man.
At first, James did
I love
not
you guys'
believe
energy.
that what he
Ghost
was
wants to
seeing
party.
was real, because
Ghost up in there wanting to party. Ghost trying to get buck naked. You know what I'm saying? Ghost trying to get licked up. No diddy. Share and share alike.
He was in a drunk state of mind, but after checking the footage back, he realized that this was far more than a drunk fantasy.
Was it? Man, the ghost want to join in. The ghost trying to get his freak on. The ghost probably put pills in that liquor bottle. Stay safe, guys and girls.
We all know that dogs are known to protect their family from all sorts of dangers and are fearless when it comes to making sure nobody comes close to their household.
That's true.
This is amazing and is a reason for many people owning
Russian
these
ghosts.
But
happens
in
to the best of us.
Video, there is something off about the dog.
Azuku Naruto says it sounds like me.
Before watching the clip is that
No
the
dog, he's
is called
gonna
Meggie,
be Casper,
and she is not
the
a barker
overly friendly
whatsoever.
ghost.
Her owners go as far
He
as
might
to
be
say
Casper,
she would
the
not hurt
really
a
friendly
fly,
ghost.
which made this interaction off-putting to say the least.
Literally,
Ghost
I
trying to get
don't know what to do
laid.
anymore. My dog has been barking late at night. As you can see, there's nothing there, and I'm scared.
Shit. It's gonna be a jump scare if I get scared of something that's not scary. So we had 2.5 jump scares. Good Lord. Why don't people ever listen to their pets? Because pets don't speak English.
As you can see, nothing was there, and the owner even decided to check the Ring doorbell camera to see if anything...
Do you know how hard it is to decipher woof, woof, woof? Like I'm listening like, oh, like is there anybody out there that's like, oh snap, what is that, boy? The barn is on fire, little Timmy is trapped in the well. Oh snap, but come on, well, let's go then. I get...
or anyone was outside that the dog could
Yo, if you
sense.
could do that,
there
then
was no one.
that's what's up.
Eventually, Meggie stopped her barking and went back to her normal state. But I can't help but assume that this was a poltergeist that she was having a go at. Regular person
Ghost trying
in
to
a
clap some
regular
ghost
house.
cheeks.
But when it comes to the paranormal world, even the most normal of people can become the victims. The
Dun, dun,
closest
dun.
Josh was to believing in spirits was his religion, Christianity. But he still doubted that people with an afterlife could just roam the earth with free will. It was late at night, and Josh was doing some work on his laptop when he heard some sounds coming from downstairs.
Oh no.
As he should have, Josh went to investigate the sounds.
It goes good,
but little
RJ03.
did he know that this was not a
Yeah,
squatter,
thanks for asking,
not a
bros.
rodent. It was something far worse.
Will I ever box again, says Biggie? I don't know, man. Like, when I got into that boxing thing, like, the boxing, I didn't know that the boxing world was that shady. I don't think I'll get back. I'm not gonna, if I do get into boxing, you know what I'm saying? It'll be something for us, but it's not gonna be with that person anymore, because they were trying to like, you know what I mean? It was pretty shady, bro.
From the swinging
really
chandelier
shady.
to the...
Yeah, let's just say my experience wasn't the most pleasant. It was actually one of the most dangerous things that I've ever done in my life. And I'm not talking about the fights. Fighting in a boxing match is the easy part. Dealing with all the people and the promotion team, it was, oh boy. Yeah, almost got shot way too many times in one night to do that again.
Was off-putting. But the worst part was that the cross
Yo,
was
what's up, the Masked King Shaggy
down.
Rogers?
This is a sign
Appreciate
that whatever
you.
entity was
What's
doing
up, Coco,
this was
baby?
on the side of the devil, which obviously adds much more stakes to the whole scenario.
Oh.
If this was a one-time thing, then Josh decided that he would leave it in the past and make sure to only mention it in prayers to God. But unfortunately, a similar event happened the next day.
Okay,
Did I try the mayonnaise sandwich yet? I'll have you know, it was a
started hearing noise coming upstairs, so I'm gonna go.
Word? What is the ghost doing laundry? What is the ghost an angry gamer? Is he kicking shit?
So tired of this.
What did ghost get broke up with? I loved you, bitch. Oh, okay. That wasn't a jump scare. I just got defensive. But now I'm on. Oh my God.
What was that?
Yo, the ghost done stole your leftovers, bruh.
Not like this before.
That's racist. The disrespect. Oh, not my cabinets, baby. Come on, baby.
Upside down. Oh my goodness.
What's that? Is that a snake? You got snakes? Please don't let it be
this,
snakes.
He called a ghost hunter to come and resolve the problem, and we received no updates after this. All that we can do is hope Josh is fine, because nobody
What's
deserves
good,
to
Ash
go through
Martin?
something
Appreciate
of
you for
such
the compliment.
magnitude. The following video took place in the office of Dom, a middle-aged employee in the economics business. The job would involve updating things every 5 or so minutes, and it was ridiculously tiring. So tiring, in fact, that it forced Dom to sleep on the shift one time, and if it was not for the spirit on scene, who knows how much he would have missed, potentially facing the sack.
Why does it sound like this ghost is trying to save his job? Hey, wake up, bro. Boss is on the way, bro. Wake up, wake up. Wake up. He throwing stuff at him. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. What's that one song? Something, 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 wake up. It's me in the guy's kitchen. It's me in that guy's kitchen. Julie Bartolotto, yeah? The ghost duck. What the fuck? Ghost is using the phone? Nigga, the ghost know how to use a rotary phone? Nigga. We need to hire Dash XP to go yell in his ears. Wake him up. The ghost was Chop Suey's system on the down. You gotta throw some water in your face or something. Bastards. Yeah, the ghost is trying to make up some money to Masked King Rogers. Masked King Shaggy Rogers. Very understandable. Yo, understandable, L-Dog. If I'm trying to sleep, like, don't wake me. I'm sleeping. Come on, no jump scare. Black people. Oh, shit. No. 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 I don't like that. Shit! Get the hell out of here! Run for our lives! Run!
Tom's office phone started calling.
Okay, we lost that one. Either that or we gotta edit it out. You give me 3 more chances of getting scared, because that happened fast. And I'm not gonna say what joke I was about to make about that one.
And it was a loud and repetitive sound, enough to make anybody rise from their slumber. Unsurprisingly, it did the same for Dom, and he went to answer. However, what he heard was not nice. According to him, the thing on the other end told him he was being watched, and assuming it was a prank, he hung up immediately. Little did he know this was not the case, and he would suffer from paranormal activity for the rest of his time in the office.
Bro slipped on the first step. He was a goner. The way he tried to run forward, bro, it was like a cat trying to gallop before it had enough friction on its hands to do so. He was slipping and shit. That's, bro, this reaction is better than the reaction I would have gave. Probably not. I'd jump 30 feet in the air like the Hulk. He sees it. Oh, and he's going to look for it. Oh, and the chair moves over. He's out. He's out of there.
Activity. Abdul was a painter, and a very good one to say the least. He was one of the most popular people in town for paint jobs, and it was no wonder he made a living off it. In several interviews for his
always have a good pair of sneakers
regarding his quick jump to success, Abdul explained how painting was a relaxation method for him, and he was essentially being paid to be in his element, which was perfect. I guarantee you, he would not have made this statement if he knew of the severe drama that was about to occur on one of his missions, and it was insane.
Hey, King Teddy.
Take a look.
Hey, King Teddy. Oh, shit. Oh, hell no. Motherfucker, what? Really? What is this? What is this, Ratchet Fantasia? Yeah, I mean, what is this, Mickey Mouse in the background? He's like watching from a room with a one-sided mirror or some shit. He's just like, yeah, like it be like that, dog.
माता नंबर रासेंड के चा सर जी नंबरी द मुला माता रासेंड के सही दा प्लीज तासु मेहरबानी के दा नंबर रासेंड के दो गोरे खा इस सूक बदे कूर की निश्ता और दाल दो गोरे खा.
The house which Abdul was doing his work at, all sorts of mysterious activity started to happen, and it was very obvious that these things were caused by some form of paranormal entity. After witnessing
W's
such
in
a
the chat for
bizarre series of
Ash.
events
Yo, thank you for gifting
Abdul
a membership
informed the house owners of what
to Mark
happened
Garrett
and refused to come back to this property ever again.
I wouldn't go back either.
Lazy and tried to file a lawsuit, but due to the evidence that Abdul was able to obtain, they failed, and he was happy to continue his business elsewhere. If you are a regular here on Haunter, I am more than sure that you have seen me discuss Roland with you before. Roland is the most featured creator on this channel due to his high volume of engaging paranormal captures, and some of them are so wild that it is hard to believe he experiences things like this every week of his life. These doubts are instantly shut down when you see his clips due to how realistic and eerie they truly are, with the following one being no different. It took place in his house, as per usual, which has been haunted for a long...
Yep, Doc falling out. The only way you want to go back there is if you're either on drugs or an extremely attractive woman says her cheeks are on the inside of that place.
Long period of time.
I wouldn't fall for it.
Most people would attempt to banish spirits from their home, but Roland decides to keep them around so that he has material to continue making videos for his large YouTube channel.
What?
Surprisingly, this material keeps on coming, and here are some of his best recent ones.
Are you a positive energy? A negative energy? Can you let me know what kind of energy you are? Oh, shit.
Come on, man.
Look, it is fucking moving.
You scared the shit out of me, bro. Come on, man. His reaction scared me more than the ghost did. Shit.
What the fuck?
Every week? Hell no.
This is the boot.
Boot who? Where's the foot? Oh my God, where's the foot? Yo, chat, where's the foot?
This is the boot from the doll.
Nigga, you got dolls?
Now, before this clip started, Roland placed down 2 ornaments and gave the spirit some very clear instructions. If it gave off positive energy, then it should tilt towards the turtle, and if it was carrying negative
what's up,
energy,
God
it
mode?
should move to the opposite ornament.
It's going good, bros.
Unfortunately, it did the latter, and Roland now knew what he was dealing with.
It's on a vacation
usual,
far
though,
away.
He kept his cool and started filming all around the house for more evidence of a spiritual presence. And he definitely found a good amount of it. He did a full search down of the house until he came right back to where he started, the kitchen. Roland was relieved that he did not see anything else in the house, but on the
Negative
other end
energy.
was disappointed
No.
that he failed to gain any more
It's an
contact
angry
or
baby's
dig-
mama's.
Is there a spirit moving this drawer right here?
Show your pussy, bitch. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, that's not good.
Right. That boot is now gone. Just disappeared. If there's a spirit in here, let me know where the boot is.
It's up your anus.
Similar to Roland, Mukailo is another face that we are starting to see frequently on the channel, and he is renowned for his paranormal experiences.
Oh, I
While
bet.
Roland finds his own house being haunted by spirits, though, Mukailo goes out and seeks poltergeists himself in a business known as the ghost hunting industry. These hunters are hired by homeowners who believe their place to be haunted, and their goal is to exterminate all entities from the property. The upcoming series of clips come from one of Mukailo's most recent ghost hunts, and they are eventful, to put it lightly. Let's just say his paycheck must have been pretty large for him to remove this thing.
Oh, shit. Really? Oh. Is the ghost having sex on top of that washing machine? Yeah, MK11 sounds good. I have not seen the moves for that. Yeah, I mean, we gonna all have to play some Mortal Kombat one of these days.
For some reason, all sorts of crazy movements happened in this room, with the harshest one causing the entire cabinet to collapse. However, that is the least of my concerns. What made this clip more disturbing than other paranormal sightings was the fact that several objects were moving at once. This meant that there must have been several ghosts in the room, because even poltergeists don't have the power of telekinesis. After capturing this and placing it into his evidence file, Mukailo took the rest of the day to analyze it, but swore to be back for more. Stay tuned for future videos where his story will continue.
Shit, that's the exact opposite of what I'm doing. Get Quagmire.
On June the 23rd of 2017, Stephen was upstairs preparing to do the laundry as a nice surprise for his wife, when suddenly he heard a strange bang from what seemed like the kitchen. After roughly 17, on June the 23rd of 2017, Stephen was upstairs preparing to do the laundry as a nice surprise for his wife, when suddenly he heard a strange bang from what seemed like the kitchen. After roughly a minute of contemplating his next move, he decided to go downstairs and investigate the crime scene, and what he discovered was horrifying.
God, guys, I'm so scared right now. I just woke up and I went downstairs and all the cabinets are open, and I went to bed last night. These cabinets.
Yo, she was bad. She was bad.
I think this poltergeist or spirit.
She was bad as hell.
Really out to get me. Just want to shut all these.
Oh.
I figured I'd get it on camera so if something happens, at least it's documented. Alright. I think I'm just gonna go downstairs and chill out and edit for a little while.
Oh shit!
We gonna edit this out. Run, bitch!
Oh, fuck me.
Don't say that. That ghost could have condoms.
Nobody gets to see this.
Don't say that. Did he say nobody gets to see this? Oh God, this sounds like me.
Oh, fuck me. I gotta upload this. I gotta upload this before anything happens. Nobody gets to see this.
Understandable.
Okay. I think I broke my ankle.
Towards the start of this clip,
it happens to the best of us, bros.
Unbelievable and seemed pre-planned, but moments later we got to see the true trauma.
Hey, what's up, Haley
was
Moss?
Forced to go through. All
Yo,
sorts of
I'm doing
silverware
good.
and glasses
Yeah, hi, Haley
to fall
Moss.
from the shelves, which had been closed for a second time, almost confirming
Yeah, I'm doing
that
good.
Stephen
Thanks for
was
asking.
not staging the entire
Yeah, I'd have
thing.
ran for my
In
life.
response to this,
I'd
he
have got the hell
informed
out of
his
there.
parents, and they allowed him to stay with them at their house for a few weeks until he felt safe to enter again. This is the last update that we have received.
Your
The trend of
reactions are
getting
gold.
fast
Thank you,
food
Cry Hard.
rather than
Cry
taking your
Cry
own
Road.
time to make it is only going up across the United States, and this shows in the next video. It took place in Michigan and was captured using a Ring doorbell camera, which on the topic of trends are
Five
also
Nights
going
at Freddy's
kind of
2 it
crazy
is.
at the moment. Anyways, Adam's
Oh, boy.
girlfriend Llorona asked him to go and get them some food for the night, and being the amazing boyfriend he was, Adam accepted. Little did he know that there would be a surprise waiting for him at the doorstep. And no, it was not from his girl. In fact, no one has any idea what caused it.
That was a fart. He just farted. Hard as shit. You could tell because he turned around to look at it. Every man looks at
Now,
the
at
fart
first
when he...
watch, I struggled to notice what actually went on in this clip. But after some investigating, I realized that some form of cloud
That was a
figure
fart.
glided past Adam
Yep.
while he was waiting for Llorona
Ain't nothing
to
glide
come and
path.
open the
Ain't nothing come out the
secondary
front.
door
See
for
right out the back
to
of him.
make things much creepier,
We saw that.
Llorona explained that she did not
Trying to
see
lie.
anything
Yep.
but the camera, and Adam did.
We saw
was
that.
this just some visual wind from a certain angle?
Yeah,
which
he
would
broke
be
wind.
very unlikely, or
That
a
was the
real
wind.
sighting of a poltergeist? Let me know in the comments.
The poltergeist out the back of his ass. That's the only poltergeist that was in that clip. We're going to edit that out.
In visiting a haunted location, you are basically asking for something wild to happen, and this
All right,
was the
see you later,
case for
Teddy.
Scott and Travis, two
All right, see you
very
next time,
close
Teddy.
friends who decided to explore an old
That was a
morgue
fart.
together. These
See?
two were what modern people would describe as each other's day ones. They had been friends ever since kindergarten and grew up together, finding the same hobbies and interests. They were basically perfect for each other. However, one difference stood
What's up,
between
BHD?
them.
I hope you're having a
Travis
good
was
day. I hope you guys are
definitely
having a
on the
great day
more
too.
bold side,
I'm having a
whereas
really good
Scott
day.
got frightened of things easily, and it took a lot of convincing from Trav to convince Scott to come with him on this trip. He succeeded, though.
Yeah, it's a wicked place, isn't it?
Hey, what's up, Julie Bartolato? 1 and 2?
Yeah, I know. I was.
Would I smash a female ghost? No cap?
I was going to read up more about it and put it in the caption.
I mean,
Want to climb through it?
what she look like? Is it an overweight ghost? This ghost smokes with cigarettes? Alright, see you later, Haley Moss.
fucking tight.
My phone is 9%, but I'll be watching this when it comes as a regular video. Yeah, I don't really do a whole lot of regular videos that much anymore. I just released one today, and I got one coming out tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Mate, I don't even know what. Fuck me, on the phone. Mate, I hope that was just the fucking wind. What the fuck?
What explanation?
Travis was the one who could be seen climbing through the hole, and whenever he was near Scott, nothing seemed to happen. Whenever he left Scott's presence, though, all sorts of stuff started to kick off, almost as if the spirit could sense that Scott was the weakest link. Since when did these poltergeists get so much power?
Power? They know telekinesis? What type of powers?
Ghost sightings are more common than you think, with hundreds of new experiences being posted to social media every single day.
Damn.
However, there is one form of paranormal experience rarer than all others, and only a select few people get to live.
The Masked Roger, the Masked King Shaggy Rogers knows. If she's an overweight ghost, then she's gotta pay.
I'll let you decide after watching the clip.
You know why overweight ghosts gotta pay? Because overweight ghost is gonna talk as much smack as an in-shape ghost. When I figured that out, I was like, what the fuck am I trying to smash these BBW ass poltergeist bitches for, man? You gotta get the in-shape females, because they all gonna talk some shit. Might as well be from a chick whose titty meat is so good and so nice looking that you don't care how much shit she talk. Just, yeah, yep, that staring directly into her titty meat. Yep, that's right, yeah, yep. Yeah, see, so what time you coming over tonight? Yeah, that's okay. That's.
Si se pueden ver todas nuestras exploraciones de Punk Rock TV, mira que hay una.
I feel like that's or pay for a picture of ghost feet. That's hot.
Están así.
Good Lord, why does that turn me on? My favorite quote.
La ventana.
Yo. Ah!
Hoy vamos.
Damn.
Corre.
Shit.
Aguanta.
I don't do this.
Aguanta.
Figures poked their heads around the door, except something was off about them. They were fully blacked out. To add to the lore of this apparition, the man behind the camera was exploring a supposed haunted house where a male SA'd a girl and oofed her before oofing himself too.
What?
Very dark indeed. Bill was an ethics professor at the
I love the way he explained that shit too.
of Michigan and had spent more than a decade
Note to
teaching
self,
there.
never
However,
get
he had
oofed.
always loved music and wanted to teach music at a university someday as well. He was an excellent musician. He
In a
played
sexy
the piano,
way.
the violin, all types of guitars,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
even the cello. While Bill wasn't too fond of this, but he also didn't want to bother too much until this fateful day.
Okay, everyone. This house is kind of freaking me out. Weird things continue to happen. The other day I put on Facebook about a light in my basement that keeps coming on. There's other things that are happening.
I don't trust this.
Finding things just on the floor. Just things are moving.
Something gonna walk behind him.
I know they were in certain places before.
His door
and
gonna
then
close.
All of a sudden they end up in another spot. But I'm gonna just try to continue my life as I normally would. And so what I've done to help keep my mind off these oddball things, I'm doing something different, and went out and bought a pomegranate. Now, I've never eaten a pomegranate before. So what I've learned is
What is
the
a
first thing you
pomegranate?
need to do is get yourself a good sized bowl. So I've got a good sized bowl in the cupboard here.
So your house is haunted and you gonna exorcise the ghost by making a fruit salad or a fruit casserole? I don't know what white people eat. I don't know what white people like, so I'm just gonna guess. You know what I mean? Like I actually enjoy I've never had a fruit cocktail before. I hear they eat those in prison. We gonna edit that out.
And I will get the bowl out. Not this one. I like this one here. This should be perfect right here. So put that. I'm going to put that way back over.
How come
there.
I couldn't get out of her
I've got a
grasp?
plate here for cutting. And
if you won't.
we're gonna
Have
put
you guys
these-
ever had any ghost experience? Yo, I used to live in a haunted house. That was like my 7th story time on the channel, bro. And good Lord, just listening to it or hearing it, like, oh my God, I watch it in my brain whenever I listen to my own story. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was wild.
back into the cupboard. Okay. Now, what I've learned about pomegranates is that
Bro,
you
making
don't
ghost
necessarily
fruit.
eat the
It's not that I've never eaten a pomegranate. I just don't understand how this is going to help exorcise the ghost.
is that you don't necessarily eat the meat of it, I guess you call it, like you would in
There's
an
no
apple.
meat
And
in a.
that's what I always
There's no
thought
meat in
you
a
would do,
pomegranate.
is eat a pomegranate like you did an apple. That's what I always heard they were similar to, but actually
That's moving.
You eat the seeds. So
It's
you
got
have to
legs.
pound the seeds out and put them into the bowl, and then from there you can sit there and eat the seeds, and they're actually very good.
How does that
I've
stop a
eaten
ghost?
half of one before. I'm going to get the. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
You gonna feed the ghost a pomegranate? You gonna make friends with it?
That bowl just moved.
You are the only one
Oh
who
my
doesn't know that.
It happened again.
No, nigga, you Professor X
I had
from
the bowl
X-Men.
sitting here. You
You
saw me
moved
put
it with your
over there.
telekinetic mind
And
power.
now it's here.
Yo, what's up, Coco baby? What's up, Azuki Naruto?
There's some weird things happening.
What's
around
up, Dark
here.
Fall?
He had decided to
Yo,
make a
what's
video
up,
to
Kassan
send to his
Singleton?
wife and
What's
kids,
up, BG?
but ended up noticing paranormal activity with the plate he wanted
Huh?
to use to serve
Yo.
his pomegranates. That was when a thought came to
What's
mind.
up, Donnie Freeman?
He'd set up
What's up,
cameras
Donna
around the
Freeman?
house to pick up any strange activity. It seemed like he was doing too much, but soon his thoughts were proven right.
Motherfucker, what?
Much, but soon his thoughts were proven right.
Oh. Nigga. Oh shit. Was that the ghost of Beethoven writing sheet music? Man, fuck this. Nigga, where the 2 Chainz at, man? These songs suck. That shit trash. Boo, this music suck. This paper out of here, man. Where the goddamn naked women? Where the ill, man? This country music. Nigga wrote country music. Shit whack. Where the hoes at? I got a brand new child support song. What? Is that better be just be a door? Word? I mean, I don't like that. It had to be bad music. That's real. Yo, BHD, how much in the super chat for a live stream in a haunted hotel? Oh, damn.
Okay. I'm arriving home here after.
I'ma keep it real, man. Now I've shaved my beard for 3 G's in super chat. Shit, man. I say 3 G's. 3 G's in super chat, man. You know what I'm saying? Send that through and I will go live stream in a haunted hotel. I actually know where one is. God help us all.
Doing some running around. And I'm just really curious.
That's a great idea.
Things I'm gonna find
Oh.
happen in my house when we're done. Sort of paranormal type of things. Many of you know that from Facebook postings before. I've
The Platinum Meow says, the Platinum Now says,
activities.
Bellagio's not haunted. There's a haunted hotel room in the Luxor.
What it is I am gonna find here in the house now.
There's a haunted room in the Luxor Hotel. That's where I would go.
Actually kind of nervous. So far, everything's looking kind of normal.
There is no mummy in the haunted hotel room. Hey, Jack Avery. I would not be happy about that, bro. I will be freaking out. We gonna be live streaming in that mug.
Not the compactor. Not the refrigerator.
I have been to a haunted bar. I don't know. We know what to do.
Suppose it's coming from this direction.
Oh, God.
We've got it. it smells bad.
Is it stronger? Did you poop?
Okay.
What's popping? What we doing?
No.
Nigga. Nigga.
Nothing there.
Come rushing down the stairs. I don't like none of this.
It's cold up here too.
Bruh, you scaring us by...
Definitely smells like... Oh, God, it's bad. It smells like death itself. Holy cow.
What did you have Chipotle for lunch or...
Type of smell.
What's that, Chipotle?
Oh.
Don't disrespect the ghost.
Oh, it's horrible.
Don't say the ghost is musty, nigga. He gonna whoop your ass. This ghost gonna whoop your ass.
No, not in that room.
Trying to disrespect the ghost. He gonna whoop your monkey ass.
No, it's not coming from this room. No. Yeah, it definitely smells like it's coming from the bathroom here.
I'm scared.
Oh, this is bad. Oh, wait a minute. False alarm. I just forgot to flush the toilet. Sorry everyone. Happy Halloween. Hope you enjoyed the videos I made as much as I've made them. Hope y'all don't unfriend me on Facebook, but happy Halloween.
A poltergeist had been messing with his sheet music and doors. Bill decided to call a local priest, who helped him deal with the situation afterward. Father Francis told him that he was lucky. If the activity had
We need to
continued
whoop
for a
his
few
ass,
more
bro.
months, it might have been impossible to get the spirit out.
He just wanted people to know that he pooped. Look how big it is, guys. Isn't it impressive how big it is? But yeah, hope you guys aren't mad. I really thought it was haunted stuff. It's just poop. I had Chipotle for dinner.
Out.
Yeah. Speaking of
Charles
Cheetos,
was
I'm
a
gonna buy
ranch
some hot
hand at
Cheetos.
an outback ranch in New Mexico. He loved his job and the lifestyle it provided. It was easy for him to get everything he wanted at the local market, return home, and enjoy the night alone after a hard day's work. He loved riding horses, and he was even learning to ride a bull. But there was one thing Charles was starting to fall in love with more: the bass guitar. He had bought an electric one and was slowly learning to play at home during his spare time. It was during one of those sessions that something extremely strange happened.
I hope bro lost all his Facebook friends. He's pretty good. Oh, they skipping. Bitches coming through, you know them hoes be tripping. Fuck. That's scary as hell. That's bad. That's bad. That's not good.
Under there. Nothing attached to the chair.
I haven't seen any new Nukes videos come out lately.
Door shut. Someone else in here with me?
It was the first time he had experienced such a thing. He was a little scared because he had heard many stories about malevolent spirits who
Hail
hated
to
the
the
sound
Nizal.
of guitars. He did the one thing he knew how to do.
Call the
He
police?
took his rosary, prayed St. Michael's prayer of protection, and sprinkled some holy water under the table. He never had such an experience again.
The ghost didn't
On
like the
November
music.
the 1st of 2019, a family of 5 were all at rest, enjoying their night. Due to the eldest brother having one of his friends over for a sleepover, the youngest was told to sleep on the couch downstairs, and he did not complain, considering he would be able to watch the television late at night without being caught. Of course, it got to a point where he became too tired, and the child started to doze off. However, something in the corridor stopped him from doing this.
Huh? All right, y'all, I'm about to go make the cream cheese sandwich. All right, yo. So earlier today, when we was at the Walmart shopping, Gormy, he set super chat milestone for me to make a dish called taco cheese and Doritos. I have a feeling I got the ingredients. We just whipped it up. You know what I'm saying? Got the cheese Doritos with white and regular cheese on it, and got the sour cream. We about to eat this mug.
Understandably, the mother did not believe her one bit. However, after quite a bit of crying, even Ashley started to feel the fear boiling inside of her. Once the video ended, she took Lois to the local cafe so that they could calm down and eat some chocolate cake. But all we can do is hope that this saga did not continue because we received no updates afterwards.
Nigga. Yo, this is good.
Cody was a collector with a few years of experience gathering Native American artifacts, from dolls to paintings to headwear and everything in between.
You wanted something,
It
Gormy.
wasn't extremely lucrative, but it was enough to put food on the table and give him enough time to even have a farm.
Way ahead of you, bro.
Cody lived
I'm already
in
eating it. It's good.
in a suburban home in Cheyenne, a small apartment that he shared with his dog. On a sunny Tuesday afternoon, Cody decided to visit one of his friends, Sam. Sam lived at the edge of the city and was in the same line of business as Cody. The two had some drinks and sat on the porch, talking about their favorite topic, Native American history. Later, Sam said he was leaving the artifact business to take a job teaching Native American history at a European university. He asked Cody to take care of his stuff.
These taste like Doritos Locos Tacos without the lettuce on it. Next time, I'm gonna put like some ground up meat on this. Probably have to cook it first though.
Until he returned. That evening, Cody packed up most of Sam's artifacts and drove to his house. He arranged the items around his home and went to bed, feeling a bit sad. The next morning, he woke up to loud banging on his door, and his dog was losing it.
My dog's freaking out. I keep hearing like knocking at my door. I look out the window. There's nothing. See what I mean?
The fuck? Oh.
Stay in here, buddy.
Yo, Gormy, you just put me on to some new stuff, man.
I'll put them things in that damn cabinet. What the fuck was that? Yeah, I gotta get rid of these damn things.
You think?
There's somebody that's gonna take one of them. I don't know which one, but...
Cody was a bit scared, but he knew just what to do. He had to find the artifact causing the supernatural activity. He had thought about cleansing Sam's artifacts before bringing them into his home, but he had forgotten since it was already late at night when he arrived. So, he had to go the long route. That day, he set up cameras and went off to his farm to get work done. When he returned, he realized something strange.
Oh.
The camera had been thrown off the shelf by some external force. That evening, Cody reinforced the area and set the camera back up.
We're good. Get some chill next time.
He caught some strange
Chili.
activity but couldn't quite make sense of it. He went to the living room where another camera had been set up to get...
Damn, I messed up, man. I got chili in the cabinet. Poor Mel, too. Damn, yo, Gormy, you think this would taste better with chili on it? With cheese and Doritos? I mean, that sounds good.
Some reading done so he could perform the cleansing himself. However, something crazy happened.
Damn.
God, look, that was captured. Here's the back of the picture. That's not broke. It wasn't fixed or anything like that either. And look, the nail is still in the wall.
Damn. Better than beef. Damn. Well, we know for next time.
Damn, that tried to take me out. Shit. Yo, man.
All gone. Oh. Well, this was good.
Right in the middle of reading, a painting on his wall almost took his head off. It had been well placed on the wall, and the string hadn't even broken. Cody was sure this was supernatural activity. He didn't expect it to be this intense, to the point of wanting to kill him. So, he did what he had to do. He ran. He packed up his stuff and slept in a motel that night. The very next day, he called a local priest known for dealing with such things and returned to his house with him. Father Nathan was able to find the particular item causing all the havoc. It was a cursed doll about the size of a mobile phone. Father Nathan got rid of it, and Cody got his life back together again.
That's what's up. Beautiful. Utterly beautiful. Man. I'm about to make that again. So the other stuff was a cream cheese sandwich. And what else was there, Gormy?
Ruth was a single mother who lived in Compton and made a living by cleaning the houses of rich celebrities in nearby Beverly Hills.
I appreciate the compliment,
Ruth was
Donna.
hardworking and extremely industrious, but somehow she never had enough money to pay all her bills. One day, while working at a new client's house, she found a stash of $100 bills lying around in an old kitchen cabinet that hadn't been used in a while. She counted them, and it came to $600, the exact amount she needed for her rent that month. She thought long and hard, and then slipped it into her sneakers, continuing with her work. Ruth had Latin American roots, so she had heard some horror stories from her grandmother and knew a little Spanish folklore. However, she assumed they were just stories made to scare little kids.
Gonna tell us she found a huge roll of $100 bills. Turned out to be 600. I thought it was gonna be like 10 G's. Damn it.
Saw a photo of what looked like El Coco, the Spanish boogeyman, staring at her in the dark, that she started to get worried.
Hey, she hadn't done the Kylie Jenner lip challenge. That looked like Saw. Yeah, I thought it would be at least 6,000 too.
This was followed by banging noises and weird sounds in her room that
Nighty-night. Keep your butthole tight. We gonna edit that out.
For a while. She knew what she had done, and she also knew what to do to get rid of El Coco. The very next day, Ruth took the money and returned it to her client, explaining what had happened. Luckily for her, Miss Janice was more than happy to part with the $600, knowing that Ruth would actually use it for her rent. In the end, the strange noises stopped, and Ruth was able to live in peace again. Martin, a cybersecurity specialist, had lost his job due to the numerous layoffs from the COVID-19 tech break.
So if I wouldn't stop robbing houses, I would be haunted by now? Maybe.
Down. For 2 years, he had been looking for a full-time job that would help him provide for his family. He had taken a few part-time gigs here and there to help him stay afloat, but he was barely surviving.
Hey, what's up, Luigi
With
Aiden?
a pregnant wife
Yo,
and a
what's up,
2-year-old to take care of, there was no way he could keep
What's
up
up,
with
Kissan?
just gigs. One random Sunday afternoon, he decided to hack into a company he knew that handled the mail for most of the states in his region. It wasn't a big company, but he had a plan: hack the company and ask for a job. It worked. They realized they needed better cybersecurity infrastructure to keep their customers safe. They asked him to come over to their headquarters a few miles away. That meant one thing: Martin needed to sell his house. He put it up on an auction website, as he didn't want the hassle that real estate agents brought with them. The next day, he was on a video call with a prospective buyer when this happened.
Angelika, co robisz? Angelika? Co tu robisz?
Hi, Luigi.
Spadły ten... Stójcie na podłogę.
Ale jak spadło?
Widziałaś to? Ja pierdolę. Ja pierdolę.
First, there was a slow noise coming from his bedroom that seemingly only he could hear. Then some utensils in the kitchen and the vase in his living room literally started moving before his eyes. Martin couldn't help but freak out. He had no idea that his house had poltergeist activity. The next day, he took out a loan from his friend and moved to the company headquarters with his wife and kids. He was sure he didn't even want to sell the house anymore. He just didn't want anything to do with spirits and all that paranormal stuff.
That's understandable. BSD, have I ever tried Jolly Rancher's rope? I have not. No, I thought that was a spider.
Alexis had just moved into a new apartment in a new city. He had moved away from his wife and kids after losing everything he had built to her in a divorce case. He knew he would lose. He had cheated on Kira numerous times and wasn't surprised when the judge gave his verdict. However, that wasn't his major problem right now. Something else was. He had a poltergeist problem in his home and needed to solve it as soon as possible. He had noticed it 2 weeks after he renovated the rundown house. It was in terrible shape when he bought it, but it was cheap, and he just needed to spend a few $100s on renovations to get it into great condition. However, a few weeks in, he started noticing strange things. First, it was the flickering lights, then random banging on doors at night, and eventually, a total thrashing of his house at some point. He searched online and found a world-renowned exorcist who promised to get rid of all sorts of paranormal activity. All Alexis had to do was upload a video of the activity and send it to the exorcist for analysis. Alexis was able to capture this footage on 2 cameras.
Word? Somebody getting their shit smushed. Yep, speed it up. Giving her the business. Yeah, black people and Hispanic people, we don't have the boogeyman. What the hell is that sound? I don't even know where the sound coming from. It does sound like a drum beat, low key. It don't even show where it's coming from. Sound like a bird's doing it.
The Exorcist. After something, he checked it out with a camera in hand and sent it to the Exorcist. After 2 weeks, he received this message. Run for your life. These types of activities are from territorial principalities. They own the house and I cannot help you. Alexis was struck by fear. That same day, he moved out and found a motel to stay in. In the end, he had to move back to his city, finding a house that he first vetted with a local exorcist.
Damn. Damn. Ugh.
Julian was what most people would call a digital nomad. He had a 6-figure paying job and could work from anywhere in the world, so he decided to travel while working. After 2 months of staying in Bali, he decided it was time to move again. He wasn't sure where he was going, but he was certain he'd try a smaller city this time because the big cities always seemed crowded. Julian wanted some peace and quiet. He found a sleepy Swiss town called
crowded
and decided to give it a try. When he got there, the town was exactly what he wanted. Quiet.
Yeah,
Julian
that would probably be a
worked from
really
his
annoying
Airbnb
ghost.
for a few days, but one day he decided to try out a cafe he had seen around. It was quiet and empty. There was no one in the cafe. Absolutely no one. Not even an attendant. Julian decided to dust off a chair and table and sat there. He worked until dusk, and there was no sign of anyone walking in or out. It was very strange, but Julian brushed it off. It was a small town of about 25 people, plus tourists, so it wasn't really a big deal. The next day,
yo,
the same
appreciate you,
thing
Jack
happened,
Avery.
and the next, and the next. Julian decided to take a walk around the cafe after a few days of inactivity. That was when this happened.
Hey, yo, oh my God. Well, damn. Yo, yeah, W's in the chat for Apex, man. Oh my God. He's doing a great job. You know what I mean? Yo, so again, the super chat milestone is in 7 super chats. If you guys would like to, oh boy. Oh boy, indeed.
He literally saw one of the chairs on the balcony move on its own. He freaked out, took a few steps back, and ran. When he got downstairs, he packed his stuff and left as quietly as he had entered. The next day, he talked to his tour guide about what had happened, but she laughed it off, saying that it was normal. The cafe had been owned by a local, and now his spirit took care of the place, even though he was dead.
The fuck? Yo, W's in the chat for the Mod Squad, bro.
Is a well-known YouTuber and a paranormal investigator. He lives in Texas and had a few other apartments across the country. However, one day he found something odd in his trash can, an old, freaky doll. At first, Roland thought it was one of his paranormal friends trying to play a trick on him, so he just took the trash out as usual and threw the doll with it. A week later, just when his trash needed to be taken out again, he found the same doll sitting atop his trash. This time, Roland decided to be smart about it. He got some spray paint, marked the foot of the doll, and threw the trash away like nothing happened. A week later, he found the doll again. He checked its foot without touching it and saw the small pink stain from the spray paint. Roland almost freaked out,
you guys,
but
super
he
chat
knew what to do.
milestone.
He was going to interrogate the doll.
On right here, look at this.
How you interrogate a doll?
That doll was just moving. Are you here near this doll? Are you attached to this doll, making things move in this house and outside?
Yo, what's up, King Cloudy?
It said yes. How come you keep moving around? Shit, 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 shit. It's moving. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. All right, all right, all right, all right.
What the hell is that?
Are you done? Are you making this doll move? The doll is moving right now. Okay.
That's
All
a
right,
scary
this
ass
doll
doll.
is legit moving. Did you destroy my table?
Burn it.
Shit. That is still moving. You're moving the doll right now, right? Do you want to go to Pennsylvania?
Yo, I appreciate you, Azuki.
Do you want to go to Pennsylvania, yes or no?
I really like you guys' energy too, man. You guys are awesome.
No.
He used an app that could decipher white noise from spirits to get it to talk. After the interrogation, Roland was sure the doll was cursed. He wasn't exactly scared at that point because he had a thing for cursed dolls. They were his forte anyway. He knew to keep his camera on so he could analyze it later. Then, he went into his house and was about to get some of his stuff when this happened.
And my
Definitely a
happy
good
place,
idea to burn it.
Totally destroyed. So now I got to deal with a broken happy place, and I don't even know what, you know, what am I gonna... That just went from there to here. And for the skeptics, there are no strings attached. I believe it's got to be the doll in there. Because that doll right there, when I go near it, it moves away, right? And then over here, that's moving towards me. So what does that mean? You know what that means? That doll wants this to stay here. That staying here means that I'm not going anywhere with the doll. I'm getting in the car. I'm going to Pennsylvania. And that's just the way it is. I am not backing down. I'm not letting this try to control me. It's not happening. I got enough shit going on in my life. I don't need this to control me, so that's going back in the car. I don't care. That's just what's happening. I mean, this went all over the place. This back and forth, this moving by itself, everything moving all around. It's not scaring me. It's aggravating me. But yeah, let me get this.
The luggage he had packed that morning for a flight literally followed him. That meant something scary. For context, Roland's house was a fortress, spiritually. He had enough crucifixes, salt, and potions to survive a full-blown vampire attack. However, if the doll could get in, that meant he wasn't dealing with just a doll. Roland's decided to do the one thing he was sure would keep him safe for a while: run. He picked up his stuff, got into his car, and drove to his nearest apartment in Kentucky. At least he would be safe there for now. The past few months had been one of grief for Erin. For the past few months, she had spent most of her days crying or sleeping. Erin had lost the most important person in her life, her dad. She was the only child of her parents, and her mum had passed away years ago when she was still in high school. Now, her dad had joined her in heaven. Erin's dad dying was already tragic enough, but what was much more tragic was the way he had died. He had died in one of the strangest ways ever, a freak accident in his workshop that decapitated his right hand and left leg. It was horrific. Erin knew her father didn't deserve to die like that. He was a peaceful and loving man. After a few months, the funeral finally came around. Erin's extended family and a few friends came around to sympathize with her. She had quit her job a few weeks earlier, so she could stay in her dad's house for a few weeks to reconnect after his passing. It was in those few weeks that a lot changed. She stuck around town and heard people talk about her dad in a strange way. They said he was a wizard of some sort. Others called him an exorcist, a mind reader, and countless other things. This was not the father she knew. Erin waved off all the weird talk and just decided to drown herself in her sorrow. Then, on one of the nights, something happened.
I need help. I took this video at like 2:30 this morning, and I don't know what to do. Oh God, something's in the bathroom. There's always something is wrong in the bathrooms upstairs. So now it's almost 8 a.m. I'm not positive, but I have to imagine whatever it was is still in there. 1, what the heck could it be? 2, what do I do? Because I am not opening that door.
She heard some banging in the basement that housed the workshop where her father had died. After a few days, decided to show it to a local priest she had known all her life. It was then that the actual truth of who her father was came to light. He really was an exorcist and had worked with Father Aaron before to terminate spirits. He told her the home needed a cleansing. Erin couldn't believe her ears, but Father Aaron had sufficient proof and told her everything she needed to know. In the meantime, he offered her a room in the parsonage to stay. A day later, he performed the cleansing, and just when he was about to leave, he gave her a diary that her dad had kept while he was alive. It was in this book that Erin really got to know who her father truly was.
Man, that's kind of cool. I appreciate you, Noah. You know what I'm saying?
Alex ran an orphanage for kids in Lyon, France. She had inherited it after her mother passed. Her mom didn't want it to end up being run by corrupt charities that would use it as a cash siphon. So she willed it to Alex, so it would stay in the family. Alex loved kids, but somehow she had married a prick who didn't. Her husband, Joey, abandoned her after he found out she was pregnant, so she had to raise her 2-year-old son, Harry, and the kids at the orphanage as well. She had help in the person of Edward, an older man who helped her mum run the orphanage as well. The two had a lot of work cut out for them, but somehow they managed. One day, after a hard day at work, Alex was surprised to hear some banging in her trunk. She checked, and one of the kids, Jeremy, had been in her trunk all the while. It was late, and there was no way she could get him back to the orphanage that day. Jeremy ended up sleeping in her house that night, but that was when tragedy struck. Jeremy lost his life in Alex's house that night. In fact, when the police found out, she was arrested. The only way she got out was because they found CCTV footage of Jeremy entering the trunk by himself, and the autopsy showed Jeremy had had a heart attack. It was improbable for his age, but that was what the autopsy showed. After Alex got home that day, she started to realize strange things happened.
W's in the chat for
Shaking
Noah,
windows,
yo.
loud noises that she could not trace. and
W's in the
light.
chat for Noah.
The freakiest of her experiences was a cold summer night, the last straw that broke the camel's back.
Oh. Oh.
C'est quoi cette putain de blague? C'est quoi cette merde, putain de merde?
This is kind of scary.
Je trop, c'est horrible.
Shit, I'd be shaking too.
Le truc, c'est qu'il faut une putain de manette pour ce truc-là. Elle est où la manette?
Never trust ghosts. It's real.
Elle est où la manette, putain?
It's really, really real. Yo, I like that you like to show love, Noah. For real, for real. Door gonna slam on her. Whoosh.
She had heard a strange noise at her door that night and went out to check.
Never trust
she found
ghosts.
her son's toy in front of her door, but the problem was her son had been asleep for more than an hour. She looked around and even checked up on him in his room. Then she remembered Jeremy. It kind of made sense now. The toys getting missing, the trunk moving on its own accord. Alex knew exactly
You
what
have a ghost
she
that lives in your house? That's
a
wild.
cleansing. Her mother had it once when a child died on orphanage grounds. The very next morning, she talked to Edward, and they called Father Julius. He told them to leave the house for 2 days while he did his job. Alex took Harry to a friend's house for the 2 days.
Hey, what's up,
After
the
that,
Masked King Shaggy
all the
Rogers?
paranormal activity stopped.
Hey, what's up? I can do this all day. What's up, Noah? Yo, what's up, Tide Pods? Yo, what's up, King Cloudy? What's up, RJ03?
Eliscar was supposed to spend a few
Spooky
days
truck.
of his Christmas
What's
break
up, Ghost
with his
Tonkin?
child alone. His wife, Laurentia, had traveled to go see her parents for a few weeks, so that meant it was going to be just him and baby Camilla. He wasn't too bothered. He was up to the task. In fact, he was looking forward to doing all the stuff his wife had complained about. The first few days were a bit of a hassle. He had forgotten to change the diaper before bed. He had fed her too much at night, which meant she was up most of the night disturbing him. But after a few days, he found his flow and was able to do almost all the baby chores without having to call his wife. However, Eliscar realized one day that something wasn't exactly right.
Jolly Ranchers.
A few things had been missing from their places. They seemed to move slightly away from where he had kept them. Also, it seemed as if baby Camilla would sometimes trash up the house and get things all rattled up. She was too little to be able to do some of the thrashing, as it seemed. Things kept getting worse and worse until one day he caught this on camera while on a video call with his wife.
Escuche. Oh shit. Yo guys, let me know if you guys have any super chat requests through. A super chat request is 50 straight through the link in the tip jar.
He had heard a noise in the background and had gone to check. He checked the bathroom and the guest room only to turn back and realize something tragic.
Hey, hey. Hey, mi bebé está allá. Mi bebé está allá adentro.
This should remind me of the beginning of the PT game.
¿Qué pasó, mi amor? ¿Qué pasó? Vente, mi amor. Vente, bebé.
I thought it was a ghost baby.
Ya, mi amor. Ya, mi amor.
Yo.
¿Vieron eso? ¿Vieron eso? Eso fue lo que sí me tengo que llevar a bebé aquí.
There better be a baby in here.
After that, he slowly backed out and left the building. He wasn't sure what was going on, but he didn't care. He wanted his baby safe. He found a family hotel and lodged for the night. The next morning, he took time out to think about what had happened and what the problem really was. And then it hit him. He and Laurentia had fired one of their nannies a few months back. Elescar had seen her doing some weird prayer with a seemingly weird necklace while carrying baby Camilla. That was how they found out she actually practiced a bit of voodoo. The couple was not too happy about that and fired her. She cursed at them and told them she'd come for their baby, even in her
Understandable.
death. Elescar called Laurentia, and they talked about the possibilities. After that, they called up the hiring company and inquired about their former employee. It turned out that she actually just died a few weeks back, right about the time Elescar had started noticing the paranormal activity. Laurentia's mom had heard the whole story and called up a priest friend of hers who she wanted to bless Camilla and protect her from the voodoo nanny. Father Phineas got to their city in a few days. He conducted the blessing and also cleansed the house. After that, all the paranormal activity stopped. Mukailo was a young ghost hunter who we have taken a look at in one of the most recent videos on my channel. He was new to the profession and only just discovered his love for it. However, his second mission definitely put him to the test. As a recap for that last video, several paranormal events happened during Mukailo's visit to the haunted house, but fortunately, these paid the bills for him. That did not take away from the sheer fear he felt on his mission though, and the third would be no different. After posting the clips from his first hunt onto social media, his inbox was flooded with frightened customers begging him for his services. The business simply could not fail. In fact, someone offered him a fee of $4,000 if he was able to banish a spirit from their property, and he took them up on this offer, which was where he came across the stuff I am about to show you. It is safe to say that whatever was in that house was not trying to keep itself hidden.
That's not good. Oh, that's not good. What, they got remote controls attached to them? What type of shit? Really?
Strangely, the cabinet continued to open and close.
The Masked King Shaggy Rogers says, BHD never get down and dirty with a buff female ghost. You will always be on the bottom. Damn. Yo, well, speaking of that, man, I went to the club this one time, and this really, really buff chick who was in the army, she was trying to smash. And I was scared because she was so much buffer than me, I felt like I would have really been smashed. She was in shape, but she was Arnold Schwarzenegger in shape. Like, she was obviously on the juice, man. And I was like, I don't know what it looked like if the chick is on juice. Like, is it a big, doesn't it shoot out, doesn't it like stick out like a man's genitalia? I'm scared. She was kind of hot for a buff chick. Is this the same female who picked you by your parts? It is not. It is not the same female. It is not the Snuffleupagus Snorlax shaped female that picked me up by my gooch and hoisted me up in the air in the middle of a crowded club on Fremont Street, Club Red, before they shut it down. Good Lord. It was the most ratchet club in all of Vegas. Good Lord. It lived up to his name, man. I almost got beat up by like 3 females on different nights in that club, man. One time, I walked up on this group of 2 girls and 1 dude. One of the girls was like a 7, the other girl was like an 8. The 7, she was real inviting to me, like, ooh, I like your vibe, and started like dancing on me and stuff. And then the 8.5, and I say 8.5 because her attitude was really bad, otherwise she'd be a 9. She was dancing and stuff, and I guess she expected me to like thirst on her. And you know, because some girls get mad when you pick the nicer friend, because beauty is common. You know what I'm saying? I like good energy, a female with a positive outlook on life. That's what makes that's what gets me wet. So with that being said, I was dancing with the 7, and the 8.5 turned around and saw me dancing with a friend that got mad at me and went to punch me in the face. Oh, hell no. And went to punch me in the face because she took offense that I wasn't chasing after her. Instead, I was going after the woman with the nicer energy. So, you know, they both were in good shape. And after a while, a face ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, she had nice body. Like, they both had nice bodies. I picked the one with the nicer personality. So she turned around, tried to punch me in the face, and I stood there. I was just gonna take the punch and just, you know, just cry or act like I was hurt. So I stayed there, and she stopped it right here. And then she turned back around like, man, out it. So I just turned around and left because I didn't want to start no issues with him. And then some other guy almost fought me over his girlfriend that I didn't want that night as well. Dude, it's crazy how many good-looking women there are. There are so many, bro. A face can only take you so far. Yeah, that's real. Yeah, I mean, BHD, a female picked me up and lifted me up by my hair, by my butt. That's wild stuff. BHD, you're funny as hell, man. Yo, I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, it sucks to hear that your night didn't go too well. If it makes you feel any better, today I got rejected by a girl in front of the chat. Well, it wasn't in front of the chat, you know what I mean? But it was while we were all there. But, you know, I mean, if you're gonna go out, you know, talking to girls, that's just part of it. That comes with the territory. Please, God, let none of us ever become this guy. This one dude crashed out hella hard on females, bro. Like, he was around these 3 streamers. Homie crashed out crazy hard, and Slim Jesus came out with another song. Oh my God. Dang, I just saw it yesterday. Dang. Well, there was this dude that tried to ask this girl for her number, tried to ask one of the big streamer females for her number, you know, and she did what every female's gonna do when you do that. She ran for her life pretty much. And then the dude had the nerve to, you know, be like, well, I'm gonna, you know, got mad at her. Yeah, I'm talking about the Senna and Valkyrie situation. Yeah, you know what I mean? That shit was lame, yo. Dudes gotta stop getting mad when a female says no, alright? The way it works is you have to practice. You have to practice talking to girls. If you really wanna go out learning to get good with girls, you gotta go out and talk to like 10 girls a night, bro. Each one of them spend like 10, 15 minutes on them, talking to them, and when you find out that they ain't really trying to smash or kick it or nothing like that, move on to the next one. After a while, you'll get good at it. That's the way. I hate condoms. Valkyrie reveals the time a guy busted inside her when she told him not to. That is hilarious. Popular gamer going viral after footage resurfaced of her getting back shots on stream. She wasn't getting clapped out on stream. Did they get that taken down? I think they got that taken down. Dude pulls out a gun on the man for pulling a knife during a fight at a supermarket. Yeah, you know what I mean? We look for it. We didn't find it. I ain't tripping. What it is, guys, it's your boy BlastphamousHD. If you guys don't know, I am live every single day, 12 a.m. to 12 p.m. Pacific time. I am very close to Cali, usually. Make sure to like and subscribe. Come check out the live stream. It's your boy BlastphamousHD, Twisms. Make sure to like, subscribe, and join the live for more content like this, Twisms.